I'm going to kick her in the butt. She's supposed
Hi
to be
everyone,
here.
this is Michael Condon representing the TooMedToo Star Wars Network. We've got your fix, and this is just us chatting because people said they want to talk. So we're just gonna talk. We got some people with us already. This just came about an hour ago, so we'll see how it goes. Last night, for no one knowing about it being impromptu, it was had a bunch of people in here, but let's see how we do today. And we have a full house. Well, not a full house yet, but you know, there's some
Yeah,
people.
I think I'm a little shy a card for a full deck.
One card
Well, I mean,
shy of a full house. One card. One card shy of.
I wish we could play poker. That would be fun. That's a game I could win. I'm
Royal
good at
flush.
poker.
Trust me, I promise. I'm honest.
I'd be the first loser. I'd be the.
I'm really good.
Yeah.
Stud, I'm fair. 5-card stud, I'm fair. Texas Hold'em, I fucking clean house.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I know there's
everyone?
an entire Air
Everyone
Force
doing all
base
right?
full of soldiers that can vouch for me. What? Who? What? Sorry.
Well, goddamn it! I'm already getting a lag on my end.
Uh-oh. So, anything cool that anybody saw in the Star Wars world today?
There is a virtual con that is going to be the May 4th and 5th, I believe. But it's not. From what I saw, it's not really anything good. There's a couple interviews that are set up at certain times, and then it's like New York Comic Con's live tweeting this Star Wars movie at 9 a.m. and then at 12 another con. Emerald City's doing one at with this other time, so it's not really anything special, or it's not like they're. I posted on my wall. I just saw it. I posted it. It doesn't look like it's going to be anything, particularly.
So Emerald City's hosting it?
Pardon?
Is that Emerald City?
A bunch of different ones. It's all different times.
Oh, okay.
It's at different times.
So it's
That's
like
awesome.
It's like all day long, the 4th and the 5th, but like New York Comic Con is live tweeting one of the movies at whatever time it is, and then some other con is live tweeting the movie at some other time. So I don't know if they're actually showing the movie and live tweeting it, or if they're just live tweeting it and you have to be watching the movie yourself, or
some one of those follow along things. Hi, Kylo Ren Flores.
Yeah,
Hi, Rez.
I didn't get too much into it.
Yeah,
Danny blogs and more.
May 4th looks like it's going to be a banner day. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to keep up with all of the content that's coming out with the Clone Wars stuff that's coming out. The Mandalorian behind the scenes is coming out that day. Tatooine Sons has their premiere for their new Facebook is going to be on that day. Rise of Skywalker drops on Disney Plus, and they're going to run. So you'll have, I guess, all 9 movies there. I'll be excited when they get all the movies, all 11 there. I know there's a lot of our podcasting friends that are going to be doing podcasting that day. I know that there's going to be a Red 5 announcement coming on May 4th. What
kind of announcement is that going to be? Red 4?
You're going to have to stay tuned for that one.
Oh, come on, Charlie, give us spoilers.
Well, there was a bunch of spoilers today. The
Twitter, everybody that's going to be involved in it posted yesterday on Twitter or today on Twitter to look for an announcement. I shouldn't say everybody, but I saw at least 6 or 7. So
Yeah, Jedi Temple posted the what we call our coronavirus logo that has all the podcasts up to date of who's going to be in that. And I even made a statement on that for what everyone thinks that it's going to be, it's that much more. I think people are really going to be in for a surprise on the content that is going to be available and all the bells and whistles that are going to go along with it. And I better not say too much more than that.
Yeah,
I'm testing Roll's lag to see how long it takes him to see that.
Let their news go here when I had them on. They said that they knew someone. They didn't come out and say we are, but they basically said, well, since you're having us on, and it's the last thing we're going to be on before we announce it, we might as well tell you we know a podcast that's doing this, and we know this, and we know that, and they gave us some details too, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then they came out with their announcement.
Yeah,
Star Wars Friends podcast is here.
Hey, friends!
Star Wars friends are here.
Absolutely. Ooh, working on some art. I'd love to see the art. Hopefully, I think my picture's on its way back from California. Hopefully signed. I need to get that out to Mr. Rez once I get it. So, Mr. Rez, I did touch base with Dominic Pace and made sure that he had my return address. Once I get it, I'll package it up nice and neat for you and send it on its way.
He said, hey.
All right, excuse me while I yell at a child. Get down.
No problem.
Put the chocolate syrup
Put the chocolate syrup down.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we've all been there. We've all had those days where just like whipped cream in one hand, chocolate in the other. Just like, let's eat our feelings today.
Oh, absolutely. That big old half gallon of coffee ice cream. Oh, yeah.
Although technically in my 20s, it wasn't ice cream. Technically in my 20s, it was like a big ass bottle of Jaeger and about 12 Red Bulls. It was
I can't do that
we're gonna finish this tonight. We're gonna finish it.
Ooh, rice pudding. Star Wars friends had. I like rice pudding.
I've never had it. What is it?
Me too. You don't know what rice pudding is?
I'm gonna say how to best describe that.
Everything's deep fried in the South, Roll. Nothing has texture or flavor other than grease.
I went to high school in the South and live in the South now, so I would have to agree with that. But no, it's it's made from rice. It's more of a custard type than a pudding. It's really sweet. I like it. It's really good.
Custard. I like custard.
You would
Kyla
love
says
rice
she likes
pudding.
Mexican rice pudding. Huh? What?
Also good. Yep.
One day. I tried flan for the first time whenever I was going to college in my Spanish class. And I have to admit, I didn't really see the draw. Like it was really kind of mushy. Not like Jello mushy and not like pudding mushy. It was something in the middle where you're just like, what is this texture? It's a surprising texture.
Say that again one time, please. Say that again one time, please.
Flan.
You tried?
Flan. I believe is how you pronounce it.
No,
it's like made out of eggs, but it's got syrup on it or something. It's just like
it's caramel-ish. It's a caramelized custard.
It wasn't
that's a bit more.
You must not have had good flan. Just from what you're describing, doesn't sound like it's good flan.
It was bad. Like
yeah,
I took one bite of it and was
really
like,
good.
then found the trash can very quickly. I was just like, I will be sick for the rest of the day and won't be able to take the rest of my finals if I eat this.
No, don't do that. Ugh.
Now, what I really want is a Ronto wrap.
Yes,
I-
Mr. Roll.
I gave recipes.
Mm-hmm.
I gave recipes. I just shared one through DMs with James from Rebel Scum. Hit me in the DM. Do you want a breakfast Ronto wrap? Or do you want the regular Ronto wrap? I'll tell you how to make it. Hit me with a
Roll
DM.
to start a restaurant.
No, I want to cook for my friends. I want yins to come up here and everybody in my kitchen, and it's a small place, and I'll make all the yins. Star Wars Galaxy Edge food.
That sounds awesome. Save me trip to
In the worst
Disneyland.
way.
Yeah, that's count me in. Just let me know when.
Like a mass migration to rural. Instead of invading Michael, we'll invade Rural's apartment.
All yins, come here.
We'll just make a road trip. We'll just swing by. Whoever's the farthest away, we'll just make our way all the way up to New York and then, all the way on the back,
All I gotta say is if we do the road trip, we
Yeah.
have to get a van like Hutch from Fanboys. That's the only way to travel because we can't get the Falcon. We've got to take Hutch's van. I know a guy.
The only way. The only way.
All right, I'm going to step out really
The
quick.
party
I'll be
van.
back in a little bit. I got to dish up dinner.
All right. Yeah, I saw dinner.
All
I was
right.
like, where's our food, Charlie? How's Delilah doing? You took her to the vet today? No, that was Sunday. You're taking her Sunday. Is she still doing okay?
Tomorrow.
It was supposed to be Saturday, and now they called me today, and they're like, "Can we move it to Friday?" And I was like, "Okay." They're like, "Yeah, she's gonna be the only surgery. The doctor has to be there doing paperwork, so he's gonna be there just for her, basically."
Well,
So I
that's
was like,
good.
okay.
She'll be the only
So-
one that he has to focus on.
Yep.
She gets the
So
treatment.
little Miss Stella has no choice to behave herself now, right?
Oh God, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is that's going on with her feet, but it's been that way like since she hit like puberty, I guess. I don't know, but like she just chews on them. She like doesn't care that it doesn't hurt. She'll just like I had to put the cone on her. She's sleeping in the cone because I gave her a break from it so she could eat dinner. And then I looked down. Ray's here. Yay. But I looked down and she was kind of like almost like a baby sucks on their thumb. She was like sucking on that dew claw on the inside, but it was really red. Like there was no fur left on it. It was beet red. I was like, okay, no, you can't chew your foot off.
No, that's
like,
not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's
so
bad.
she's sleeping in the cone tonight and then going to the vet tomorrow morning, which will be so much fun.
Oh, what an invention.
Yeah, Delilah hates her cone. So like we
She's
don't
got
have it
one
on her if
too?
like we're with her or whatever. Yeah. We
Oh,
don't have
boy.
it on her when she's with us. But when hey,
Ray's here.
long
Kylo's
time
here
no see.
too. And
Hola.
Nick.
Hey.
But like when we go, because that's what happened. She was fine, and then we went to sleep. We went to sleep, and like she like ate half of it off the one day, so we had to start using a cone. But she hates it. She will not go to sleep. She will not lay down. She will not do anything. She just keeps walking around the bed in a circle until she actually just does it until she falls asleep. So she kept me up until after we got off here. She kept me up until like 6 in the morning. Should
Stella's
just
in the
put
cage right now.
put it on
Like,
her
she
before.
doesn't get an option of running around. Otherwise, she is when she's been in the cone so many times since we've had her. But when she's in it, she gets pissed off, and she's learned that if she scrubs against the wall, she can get the cone behind like the wall plates for the electrical outlets, and she can pop them off. So she'll literally run up and down walls trying to scrape the electrical outlet plates off because she's just like, you're going to ruin my day. I'm going to ruin your day. That's the kind of dick my dog is.
Ha ha
I
ha.
only love, what does it say? I only love my bed and Kylo Ren. I'm sorry.
Ah, ha, ha. I love it.
That should be a tattoo.
Oh boy. I bet you it is a tattoo somewhere.
It's just which area of the
Yeah,
body
wouldn't
would it be
surprise me.
on?
I'm trying to decide where I want to hang these up. I have all of them, and you guys saw me last night. I put them in frames, and then this is the
Yep.
one with Leia and Luke, and I had and I have Ray, Ben, and I have Finn and Poe hung up, and I just don't know where I want to put them.
In my room?
Maybe I'll do a giveaway on one of them. Who wants the Finn and Poe one? I'll give you the frame.
I just want Leia. I don't care about Finn and Poe. Like
oh, look at that Grace. Look at her.
Oh,
that
there's
costume
Leia.
is by far my favorite costume that I've ever seen her in. That jacket is freaking epic.
Bless her. Even Luke looks badass here. I don't care what anyone says about Luke. Luke looks badass here.
Agreed.
I just love the red. It's like something. Oh, I love the red in The Last Jedi. The aesthetic of it, white and red.
Or as Domhnall Gleeson calls it, blood orange.
Whatever. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
He called it blood orange in an interview, and Adam Driver was like, "Shut the fuck up! It's red."
Adam Driver's like, "It's what?"
Shut the fuck up! It's red.
I'm working on some sketches too, and I don't know what I'm doing.
See, all of you guys can do stuff. Y'all, like, Michael can make movies. Rule knows everything. And Ray can, like, decorate and freaking draw. All I can do is sit in front of a computer and type out the alphabet in weird ranges.
Honestly, I didn't.
Ray, do you draw?
Yes, I do draw. Here's a piece I did for the REYLO community.
What are you drawing?
I mean, this is one I did for the REYLO community.
Yeah. She posted that one.
Okay. Oh my.
Isn't that awesome?
And I don't know. I would show you this sketch.
Yeah.
I don't.
Show the sketch. Don't be shy.
It has titties.
I think you'll have avid viewers. This is private, isn't it, Michael? Mikey?
Not yet.
Mikey? Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're all private. People are coming in.
Well, I'll just say,
yeah, movies are fine.
Hollow Chronicles says, guys, can we talk about this next episode online? Lost it. And how is it going to suck or be awesome?
Shoot.
Oh.
I was working on
both at the same time.
Then I just stopped.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just kicked her out. Hang on, there.
Oh no.
I was like, I didn't show the titty yet.
There you go. All right, we want to see. I know. I want to see the boob.
So this is just one I'm working on. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey.
Do you guys know Sade, the singer?
No.
Yes.
So I did
I know the reference from Shaun of the Dead.
Sade, I did a sketch of her album, and that's what I did for Sade. Sade, personal sketch of me. I hate it.
Why?
So I was gonna do a piece of Anakin, Padme, Revan, Bastilla, and Ben and Ray. But I didn't. I planned it out, but I just never did it. And I guess I'll show you what I'm working on right now with the dark side titties.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Look away, Rule. Look away. I'm joking, Ray. I'm joking. It's a joke.
So this is what I'm working on right now. It's sketching out in a. But
it's art.
And
I love it.
It's art. It's the David. It's the same premise, honey. Don't be shy.
It's the best kind of art.
I was
it's booby art.
No.
Booby art deserves.
It's art.
Art is art.
It
was. This is actually going to be. I'm getting rid of the ears. I'm making it a Dark Phoenix piece, so I have to change the expression and everything.
That would look awesome.
I'm going to do Phoenix, and I have to work on my Indian inking skill, so that's what I'm going to do. But that's it.
That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
Everybody always has stuff for show and tell. I need to get my money so I can start buying stuff to be like, look what I got.
Shoot, they need to pay me again. Pay me again.
The only thing, like, I have nothing that, like, to brag about. Like, anything I have it's non-Star Wars related. That's the only thing.
Where is it? I got some stuff today.
What's in the box?
I got stuff too.
It's not box time. That's either collecting with Kylo stuff or Bacta tank. Depends on what else I have coming in.
So everybody
box
that's in the chat, make sure you're here for that.
Oh, Holo Chronicles, thank you. You know, smooth operator.
That's very likely, Mr. Andy. So, Miss Ray, I got a question for you because you asked the question of me. No, we're good. There's no ruh-roh. That's not what we do. Miss Ray, you asked about, I want to say it was from Rebel Scum concerning a question from a card, blah, 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 about how long an exogorth could grow. And I asked
900
you,
meters.
No, yeah, I asked you in Galaxy, what is the proper name of that? And then I asked you to answer me in my chat. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just call it a space.
No, don't apologize. You're good. Yeah. What's the proper name for a space slug? And it's all right if you don't know.
Hentai. I'm joking.
Oh no.
You're sort of kind of close, a little bit. To the right. Exogorth is the name.
Okay.
Hey, you did better than I did. I called it a sandworm from Beetlejuice.
Hey, I appreciate, because learning stuff like this, you learn.
Sissy. You was right next door, Sissy. You was right next door.
Yeah, sorry. I had to get dressed and feed the cats. I was in.
I do want to play show and tell. I'll be right back.
I get really distracted. My ADD distracts me. I run a REYLO website and 2 Discords, my Twitter, my Tumblr. I just get
Discords?
Yeah, one for hosting with the moderators and one for the community.
Oh, okay. Don't run.
I never get to show off.
Don't run before you can walk.
I can't run.
Don't.
Next time I'll have actual Star Wars stuff out, because I actually remembered I do have things that he signed for me also that are Star Wars related. I'm assuming everybody knows who Dan Fogler is from Fanboys.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first film that he took to Tribeca, and he sent me a copy of it and signed it for me.
Wow.
That's sick.
It's called Hysterical Psycho. It's amazing. It's so like, and then there's Dan at the bottom. But yeah, it's awesome. I've watched it. And the other I can get to is a first edition of his very first ever graphic novel that he sent me, and he even like with my moniker when I was writing and pretending, but he autographed it as well to me inside and said, "Thanks, Sabine. Keep writing."
That's sick. That's sick.
That's just the best. That's the best.
No, Christina, save your collection for Saturday night.
Shoot,
Rachel just froze.
Yeah, she just froze. Rachel, why?
No, I can see you. Why am I freezing?
Why would you do that to us?
Probably because of the
Why?
wind. It's probably because of the wind.
But-
Blame nature.
Can you see anything of it?
No, she's back.
I'm surprised my streamer has held up this long. Damn.
I'm trying to find. There's one he did all the art for, like. It's thing, but it has different versions of artwork and things like that in it. There you go, Mikey. There's you some boobs.
Boobies.
Boobs.
I love them. Who doesn't love boobies? I mean, I love them all.
I tend to hate mine, but
I'll wait
But
till
yeah,
I'm,
They're
like-
like frosted flakes.
Love
I'll wait till I'm
yourself.
back on. I'll wait till I'm back on camera.
I bought some cool stuff. I bought some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. I'm gonna buy that new comic that's coming out this summer. I'm so excited.
I have to show one. There's one here. Friend Alex Ekman-Lon,
Hopefully
the
they
guy who did
hopefully they get back up.
for my
Oh,
graphic
hang on.
novel, did all of these. Did this page, this comic. Like, he's really good with kind of, I can't tell where my camera is. Okay, right there. About a magician that's drowning. Kind of slowly pan down.
Do I see your banner art, Miss Rachel? Is that where
No,
that
that's not. That's not. He didn't draw that, but I got a piece of Alex's that he was kind enough to send me, and
Mhm.
I love his artwork. Like, it's. Hold on, let me go get it. It's framed. Ow, my leg.
Ooh, be careful.
What happened? What'd she do?
She's going to get something.
I love how this, like, Mikey's not unboxing anything, but we're all like, let me show you my stuff.
Shoot, I have some stuff. Should I get it? Come on, show us the stuff so I can go grab my stuff.
Okay, this is the new card that he's put out. He started doing collages, like they're multi-dimensional
Oh, I remember that. Yep,
pieces.
I remember that.
Like,
Yeah, I
he's
remember
done
that.
them with statues and other things like that. But like,
Mm-hmm.
he has done some Star Wars stuff. He did not a portrait, but a landscape from Empire, and I posted that online. But this is this is the one he sent me, and it's one of my all-time favorites. It's called The Secret.
Oh, I know.
It kind of
Yes,
looks
you
like
shared that.
it kind of looks
You
like
shared that before.
like the gnarly forest from Legend, but then when you look closer, it's all snow. It's not like moss or anything. It's snow, which I thought like was so. I just fucking love it.
Okay, yeah, now I
say
can
enough
see
good
it.
things. Oh, am I lagging?
No,
No,
you're good.
Oh, was there a glare? Sorry, Michael.
No,
Can you see it
it
better?
looks like you can see this. You can see the snow in the background, but it looks like it doesn't look like snow on the trees. It looks like moss or like just like leaves. But then the one angle you had it at, you could tell.
Yeah.
No, Miss Rachel, I remember that you shared that on your second Periscope.
I did.
You kind of did a little walk around.
Oh
through
yeah, I
the
did
room.
walk over there for the
Yes.
1K thing. I did
The
say
one that
I gave him a
the
shout
one I
out
shared the
because
plate for.
Alex
The
is
one I shared
amazing.
the plate
He's
for.
one of my dearest friends. He's an amazing artist, and just I met him at New York Comic Con whenever Dan got me into New York Comic Con, and
Yeah.
like I didn't have to pay; I just had to show up, and that's the kind of person Dan Fogler is. He's amazing. Didn't rock up in a limo or nothing; just rolled up in a cab and was just like doll, and gave me a big hug, and I was just like,
that was for
"Oh, she's
your
hugging me."
1,000. That was for your 1,000 reads of Edge of Hope.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you was really excited, and you did a Periscope that I showed up late for, and
I
you did a little bit
actually,
of a
Michael,
walk around
I
through your
tagged
room.
Dan, Jay Baruchel, Sam Huntington, I think I got Sam Whitwer too, but I tagged all of the fanboys to show up. I didn't get Carl Newman though. I think I need to do that right now.
You maybe might
He's
want
stuck
to.
at home with his kids.
Yep.
Oh yes. I don't know, but
So, Miss Ray.
Hmm?
Miss Ray, let me ask you about your bass guitar player.
Ooh.
yes.
Really? Well, I'm a
Yes.
6-string picker.
You're a 6. Well, I am current. I bought I bought my first base this month, and I just been practicing. I got a Squire.
Oh, it's a Fender. Look at that.
Oh, and I got a new amp too. I got the Rumble 500, which I'll never need a 500 watt, but there you go.
You're gonna need it. Never say never. You're
You
gonna
never-
need. You're gonna need it sometime. Never
Okay.
say never.
Yeah, when you're at Celebration, you want to rock out.
Heck yeah, I want to go and be like the Katina people. I want to go on stage and I'm gonna be like.
That'd be awesome.
Michael,
Yeah.
we got to get this girl hooked up with Pete Fletcher because he's a bass player too.
Basses are cool.
If
What are you
you
talking
did
about?
If you didn't already know, yeah, Pete Fletcher is a bass player in a band. If you-
Really?
We make it Darth Vader, Michael. He may show up.
Okay. Do y'all want to see?
Yeah.
You never know who's going to show up.
No.
Yeah.
Not only Pete Fletcher is a bassist, but also, I know I'm going to throw, I know the girls maybe don't know who Pete is. Michael does, and I do. But so is David Drennan from As Father and Son. Michael knows who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
David's also a bass player and also a friend to Pete. Yeah.
Charlie Bass is the
Little Miss-
best? I think you mean bass.
Star Wars fans
Little
are
Miss
bass
Ray,
players.
you got some, yeah, you got
I
some
can't
friends
play an
coming your way,
instrument.
little girl.
Yeah, I have some stuff. I always have stuff. Actually,
I want to see Kylo's kid play the violin with a lightsaber bow. That's what I want to see.
I get that.
I know. So do I. Also, I have a violin here.
I need to
Is it a
stop
violin or a
buying them.
fiddle?
It's a fiddle.
I need to stop.
I knew it.
All right.
I knew it.
Mine.
Oh, jeez. I got this in today. I got the graphic novel of the full The Last Jedi, and I like the art style is quirky, different, but I like it. And I picked these up because you know what? They're collectors. I got both of them. Screw it.
Nice.
And
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those. I mean,
you can't. You really can't. These are collectible items. This is history. This is like cinema history markings. And just to these are the last thing. So turtles. Ha ha.
Looks like one of these.
Yeah, a violin.
Except it
No.
lights up.
It's a fiddle. It's a fiddle.
Devil went down to Georgia.
That's so sick.
Come on,
further
tilt
back,
it. There's
Rachel.
a
That's a
glare.
different
What?
talk. That's a different talk for a different time.
Oh, and the last thing I want to show you guys is this. Look at this thing.
I know. What?
Look at this.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, dude, that is awesome.
Ain't it just?
Wow.
It's so sick. Look at it.
World, you know exactly who would be freaking out over that book right now. Rebel Scum, James
lot
from
of
Rebel
people.
Scum, like would legit, his brain would explode.
Yeah, we got some turtles going on. Ha!
Don't show him the book, dude. He'll make an offer on it.
Oh, it's my husband's book. I bought it for my husband, and I read it too. So you know what? It's his. He would kill me. He would kill me.
Probably.
He probably kill me. What did
Kylo
you do?
Just imagine.
Christina wanted to know if you have a Rolling Stones Star Wars magazine.
No, I don't have the Rolling Stones. I know the Adam Driver one is like $30 on eBay right now, and I just can't. I need the Rolling Stone. I've ordered a couple magazines. I think I've had them all for The Last Jedi. Could be wrong though.
I'm taking a quick look in the chat, and Charlie Skywalker, he stepped out to take a bite. He said he started with the graphic novels of TMNT that were in black and white. Yeah, that was the original. That was the original. That was pretty dark Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Splinter died in the first issue. They introduced Venus at some point, and people didn't like it. But old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that red and the black and white. My God! And then they started the black and white comic book boom in the 80s.
Before I was along for when Ninja Turtles started their cartoon run in the very late 80s, and that black and white came before that. That was the birth of how folks call, what's it called, underground. Like Metallica started as a very not known underground band. So did Ninja Turtles, and then they got picked up as a cartoon and carried on through the late 80s. Yeah, I was there for that.
Hey,
was Charlie. Good stuff. So much good
Christina
stuff.
said if she buys one of those magazines, she'll order 2 and give you one.
Oh, I responded to her. I got it.
Oh.
Thank you, though. Oh, you guys like my CRT? Yeah, look at that beautifulness. You like my CRT TV?
I'm looking.
Pet it.
I'm looking.
Yeah, we collect VHS tapes too. We have like a ton of VHS tapes, especially horror VHS tapes. You can find a lot of horror films on VHS tapes at Goodwill. Even trashy ones.
Did you back those up?
We still have ours.
Did you back up your VHS tapes just in case they? I mean, they do get eaten sometimes.
I've
Not
been
as
thinking
bad as
about
they
it.
used to be.
We have stacks of empty VHS tapes. I've been thinking about it. Just the ones that we play the most.
Do you copy the digital? Maybe.
No, I don't do it digitally. But I do have the VHS set up. We did have a laser disc player, and it was a nice one too. And then we had to sell it.
Aw.
We had to sell in all of our laser discs, and we have such a good collection. But we were moving, and we needed money. So when push comes to shove,
I mean, you can always recollect them. I mean, that's the good thing about Star Wars stuff. It's always going to be there. Might cost you an arm and a leg, but it'll always be there.
This is why I have all of this right now. This is really because I moved. I sold a lot of my stuff, and I put stuff in storage. And this is what I have. And here, that's what I have over there.
Dang, woman. You got to come once I get stuff set up my pink walls. The only thing I've got are like posters.
The only thing you got to show us is your box.
The box. Maybe what's in the box?
That's my setup right there.
I'm ready to find out.
All right, where's Kylo? Where's boy Kylo? Come in here so I can open up one of the boxes.
Who are you looking for?
Hello.
Rose Red VHS. Rose
Kylo
Red,
Custom.
and that was on TV. That was awesome.
I love Rose Red. Who's got the Rose? I love that fucking show. Have you read the book? The book.
Yes.
They did a prequel to it. The Diary of Emily Rimbauer. It was so fucking good. I love those movies.
I come from a family of Stephen King worshippers, so.
I've seen The Shining, but I haven't seen the second one, and I have never read the book.
See, I like The Shining, and then I read the book, and then I didn't like The Shining.
I'm scared. Like, I watched the new remake of It because everybody kept talking about it, and I was just like, I vaguely remember the original, but as soon as I sat down and started watching it, I was just like, this is going to linger for a while. Like, just the camera, the way the camera would shake and the way they zoomed it in his eyes, I was just like, shit. Like, I thought Freddy was bad. Jesus, like this is gonna stick with me for a while. Like I'm never gonna be like now. I'm afraid of clowns. Like it's just kind of like that image just never goes away.
Like the one behind you.
Dude,
Funny.
you
There's
should
not
watch.
one behind her.
I mean, I recommend everyone here, if you like horror films, to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Y'all,
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space is good.
it's a good movie.
I've never seen it.
It's
I'll Google it.
Lesbians, I'm out. I
Hey,
see our friend the
Kyla.
ambassador. I see
Hey.
our friend the ambassador is back in the
Oh,
chat.
the ambassador's here. Hello.
What's up?
Miss
How are you
Chris.
tonight?
It's
Good.
Miss Chris.
Good.
All right. And anybody that's in here that can go, if you got me on Twitch too, go hit it over up on Twitch.
Okay.
I finally hit I got 51 last night, so I'm up to 51, and I got all I just got to make sure I keep my 3 average viewers on there. I was a little bit over, so I don't know what I have right now.
Let me
Charlie
go
says
quick.
link me. So I don't know what I have right now. Charlie says link.
Okay.
Charlie
I'm
wants
okay.
you to link him.
I got it right here.
I got your free bird right here. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, because if you're on if you're watching on YouTube, you can see the YouTube chat. If you're on Twitch, you can see the Twitch chat. But if you're in StreamYard, you can see both.
Kind of combine it.
So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, StreamYard combines them. So, like if you get the
So I'll just
professional one, like where you can stream on like everything.
I'll just go
Hey,
and
they
say
have
this
it on
now.
Amazon. I can watch it on Prime. I'm just
My-
not going to watch it
If
before I go to
StreamYard
bed.
chooses,
My grandma's funny.
if StreamYard chooses to kick me out, then look to me in the chat.
Okay. Oh, and also I found out. So like that's one of the things for when you become. I'm an affiliate now with
If
Twitch
my
because I got all my
yeah,
stuff.
if my StreamYard gets really
Um,
bad, I'll be in the chat.
No, Charlie wants
10-4.
you to hit him with StreamYard, not Twitch.
Oh, he's in.
There he
Oh.
is.
So I found out. So like you can. So one of the ways like that's how people like. It's easier to make money on Twitch than it is YouTube because people can like right now people can subscribe to me on YouTube or on Twitch and they can get perks. But if you have an Amazon Plus account, Amazon owns Twitch, so you get 1 free subscription a month. So if you have
Yeah.
Amazon Plus, you can subscribe to me on Twitch.
Well, you should look. I just did that. But
What? I don't know what you just did. What did you just do?
on your Twitch?
Yeah. Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Hey.
Hey.
I have Twitch. I just
Is that
don't
you,
know
Power?
really how to access it or what to do on it.
Okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like it's anything major. Just.
I mean, I have it, so why not? Moon OW has enough.
Aha.
But yeah, I found
I'm gonna
that
log
out.
into
'Cause-
mine, Michael. I just gotta get this stupid code.
No, I mean it's all right. It's it's. Before it was a bigger deal because I needed to become an affiliate. So now I can figure stuff out. Like I don't know. Like I signed up for commercials. I don't even know how I get paid for commercials. Like I started off and I don't know really anything. So I guess we'll find out how these things work.
I think I've got it muted.
You
If y'all hear it, I'm
You
sorry.
think I'd like look into these things or whatever, but yeah, but that was I don't know how the subscription thing works. I just know like someone bought me like you can gift subscriptions and like buy a subscription for other people or whatever. I don't know exactly how everything works with that, but oh, all right, we got everybody up in here. But
Who's everybody?
Oh, I mean, people going over to Twitch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So is it like similar to like the monotonization of like YouTube, where you have to have so many hours viewed and so many subscribers and all this stuff to qualify?
Yeah, but it's a lot. Oh yeah, Charlie, you might want to look into this too. But it's a lot less. Like you need to have 50 followers instead of 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to stream for 7 days out of a month. And you have to average 3 viewers per hour. And then you become an affiliate. Then once you become an affiliate, people can subscribe to you. So like if you were an affiliate, because I have Amazon Prime, I could go subscribe to you. It wouldn't cost me anything. And then you'd get, I think like the cheapest one's like $4.99 or whatever it is. I'm not really sure because I'm just kind of talking out of my ass. But like, so you'd use your Amazon Prime to subscribe, and you do a free subscription. And the only thing is,
you got new people. You've got Death Star themes, and I'm frozen.
Oh, hi, Death Star
Oh,
themes.
there
How
they
you
are.
doing? So, thank you for joining us, Death Star themes.
Well, yeah, that's cool that there's so many different platforms to expand on and take advantage of, just to get as many people, not necessarily followers. I know you're a lot like me, that I'm not in it to make money. I'm not in it to for any sort of fame. I'm in it because I love Star Wars and I love talking about Star Wars. And however I can talk Star Wars to, that's where I want to be. Whether it's Twitch or StreamYard or just YouTube or Anchor for my podcast, or however it works. I'm just glad we have so many different options and ways to reach out to different people and connect, like like we have here. Now I basically consider you guys like extended family. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
We
It's
love
like,
you too, Charlie.
I'm never going to be able to make money on it, to the point where it's like, okay, let's do this or that. I don't ever really think. But like
I just looked up and there was fur. I was like,
YouTube
Sorry.
sent me my once I monetize what I should make a year, and it was $20 to $120 a year is what I'll make off of YouTube.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, it's not that much, but it also depends
Just what
on.
you said, Charlie. It's about friends.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not. It'd be
Friends.
after 10 years of doing YouTube, I can pay for half a trip to Celebration.
half a trip?
Well, yeah, because if I'm making $120 a year, if I'm making $10 a month, it's wherever Celebration is, it's going to be $300 or $400 for the tickets, and then another $300 or $400 to wherever I'm staying. That's if I get an Airbnb and not a hotel. Then another $300 or $400 for airfare, and these are all lowball. These are all lowballing it. So I mean, so in 10 years it'll pay for just my costs to get there and to stay there.
Patreons.
Oh yes, I do have a Patreon, and this is brought to you by my patrons. We have Kylo Ren Flores, Kylo Customs, Mr. Rez, Rural Farm Boy, and Chris from Kentucky, that help support the show and help bring my smiling, beautiful, furry face to you every day or whenever
Help
I
support
am here.
his Funko collecting habit.
I do not collect Funkos. I have Funko Pops.
Hashtag make Mikey Funko again.
I do not have. If I collected Funkos, I would have tons of Funkos from everything. I have Elliot from Pete's Dragon. I have Zoltar from Big. I have what else do I have? I have Steve from the Steve Chase from Stranger Things, where he's holding the banana split, not the ice cream cone.
Yeah.
I think I have a Batman one. Maybe another one. Yeah, so it's only a couple. And then I have 108 Star Wars ones.
Ray, where'd your ears go? Ah,
They're right here.
I was about to say, where'd you go?
She's
I
right
have-
there.
I have this moderating stuff that I have to do too. So I've just been going.
Oh, back and forth. Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't think I have any
Roger,
actual
Roger.
Funko Pops. I have a couple of Dorbs.
I have too many.
Couple of
copies.
what?
What?
Hold on.
Dorbs? Did he say dorbs?
Dorbs.
What are dorbs?
Doors?
Oh, you know what? That's cute.
Who's
Yeah,
smiling?
Oh, all right.
Aw.
He said a couple. He said a couple.
So they
Similar,
look
but different.
they look friendlier than Pops, I have to say. They look a little less.
Now, they are made by Funko,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Ah,
Agreed.
but unlike the
Interesting.
bobbleheads, these are just
Oh.
like little plush, squishy figures.
they're plush?
They're plush?
Yeah, they are plush, squishy, little that you could squeeze them, and yeah. You better not say that too
I'm
loud.
sorry,
'cause my
Charlie.
kids get
We
obsessed
got
with
you to make them
squishies.
up. We got you to do it. Oh, God. Are you okay?
It's a burnt coil.
Oh,
It's good.
bless your heart, honey. I know what that
Good.
tastes
We're
like.
good.
That didn't sound right.
That's a big oof.
My birthday is 5/15/40 when I bought those.
Okay, we're good now.
You good?
We're all here. We're all good here now. How are you?
I don't know what a burnt
Yeah,
coil is. Is that like a bad hyperdrive or what?
So
No,
in,
it's
in vapes, they have coils that go
We're
in. The
all good
coil
here now.
heats up to make a
Al,
vape.
how are you?
The coil heats up the liquid
good.
and it turns into vapor. And so the coils, they still get gunked up because there's still some sugar in there, and they get gunked up and they get burnt because they still get heated
Don't-
over and over again.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Ah, okay.
see, like you see the white stuff. That's the cotton.
Interesting.
Okay, so
That's what you have to coat completely with the e-juice. But like she said, yeah, there is some with the flavoring they put in it to make it palatable. It does kind of clog the coil up. But if you run it a
Wow.
higher then
wow.
what you're
Breathing in burnt
what's your,
sugar is horrible.
breathing in burnt coil is horrible. I think mine's almost black.
Like,
now.
your
taking apart a lightsaber is what it looked like.
I still haven't charged my
It's
lightsaber.
similar.
Mine used to glow in the dark until I broke it.
Oh, there's that sweet saber.
I saw your TikTok earlier today, Ray. That was awesome.
Oh boy.
Did y'all see her TikTok that she did with the lightsaber?
Yeah.
Negative.
I roll my own. I keep
It's
it simple.
awesome.
I don't know which color I like more.
Ooh, it changes
Roll
color.
my own.
The
I think
green.
I like the red the best.
I saw red in
I'm gonna hop off for just
right.
a second, Michael. I'll be
Oh.
right back.
I
Okay.
don't know what color that is.
I promise I'll be right back.
This is
I gotta
white.
take care of the dog.
Yeah, I did.
This is green. It's like dying, so
Wouldn't have seen it if she didn't put up in the Twitterverse, but I saw it.
Cool.
Yes, it does.
it's dying. Give me my red. It won't give me my red. Fine. Deal with you later. But yeah, it's cool. I have what do you call them? A CT machine. You can you lay it out, you put it in your files, and you do the mapping, the vector layers, and then you go to the machine and it cuts it out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be working on that for some parts. Might as well use it. My grandpa uses it to do pieces of work, and so does my husband. So I'm like, I'm going to make cosplay stuff with it.
Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, speaking of cosplay, my armor should ship. I believe you said next week, Anthony,
Okay.
in the helmet.
Oh, for
Ooh.
Gideon Hask.
Yes.
Oh my, Miss
For-
Ray,
for the
you shared that
501st.
in Twitter. Yeah, Miss Ray, you shared that color changing lightsaber in Twitterverse a little while ago, didn't you?
Yeah,
Do I
I did.
recall correctly?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I saw, and that just, yeah, that
Well,
just
see-
laid me out flat. I
Well,
wasn't
it was-
expecting that.
It was like
Good.
$60 something, but the problem is the blade
Mm-hmm.
is that even though it's separate, they put like this glue area, and what it needs to do, it needs to go over the LED or like fit snugly, but it's not. So I have to fix that,
Mhm.
and it's a pretty plain hilt. I mean, see where there's screw areas right here. There you
Where'd
can
you get
add
it
more
from?
to stuff.
Yeah, I see.
eBay,
I see.
Oh, okay.
but
I
you
was
know what?
looking at.
So back to Charlie. I want to come back to Charlie. You said you got your armor. That's your breastplate and your backplate, pretty much, because the TIE fighter pilots only got a breastplate and the backplate, and your chest box controls.
Yeah, it'll be
Um,
the chest box, the front plate, the back plate, the helmet, the bandolier. He does not make the compads, but I need to get one of those.
Oh, that's
Then it's basically down to flight suit, boots, and gloves, and I'll be all set.
alrighty. You don't got a flight suit yet.
Not yet.
Did I get that right? Okay. I'll recommend you to take a look at Etsy, because there's some friends, and I just was taking a look earlier. See, when I was in the 501st, I was a TIE pilot, and I made my own flight suit for myself, because Mama taught this boy how to sew on a sewing machine, but them was years ago. Oh, I'm gonna find who I know, and they're really accurate and reasonable folks. I'm gonna find out who the hell they are, and I'm gonna DM you who you need to take a look at for a proper 501st accurate and acceptable flight suit. And I'm thinking you might have decals, because you said you ain't got them yet. Aiming to help you out with that. Over
Cool.
the next
Yeah,
day
just
or
let me
two.
know.
Yeah, will do. Will do. It's my aim. My aim is to help my friends. That's what I do.
All right, so for conversation starters, I pulled out this book. It is the Star
What was that,
Wars
Michael?
Book of
Oh,
Lists.
nice.
The Book
All
of
right.
Lists.
Huh.
I ain't never
Yeah.
seen that.
You want to talk about some?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Go.
I don't know if I might. Do I have it on my Kindle? Hang on. Let me check.
Mm.
Sorry,
Uh-oh.
my
Where'd
cat
Michael go?
keeps on.
That's all right.
No. Boy or girl?
Her girl, her name's Pepper, and she's what do you call them? Calicos? Come here.
Yeah, Miss Pepper.
Tortoise
You're
shell.
allowed.
Yeah, I have one that her name is S'mores, and she's around the same color, but the black and the caramel and the white, so she looks like a s'more.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She has kitty cancer, but you know what? She is living her best life.
And I'm back. I forgot to open up a new
She's
window. I didn't open up a new window when I went to go hit my Kindle, so no, I don't have it. But oh no, Rachel can't
So
get in.
anyways. Oh, I'm not
All right.
watching the chat. Damn it. And she's calling on me.
Hey, Black
I need
Squadron's
glasses.
here.
I need
Black Squadron's
Yeah.
here.
Hey, Black Squadron, how are you?
So there's the
That's VP.
there's the
There you
chat.
go, Miss Rachel.
There's the link if anyone wants to come in. Black Squadron, if you want to come in. We're just going to start going through the Star Wars Book of Lists.
I'm so ready.
Some of them are good, some of them are shit. But
Exactly, but that's
Star Wars.
it's Star Wars.
Okay, so the first one is the top 7 Star Wars anthology movies that need to be made. Now, this book, the copyright on it's 2016, so it is 4 years old.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So
Yay! I didn't know you were
Raz-
bringing me on. I was just sitting here like, I'll wait. It's cool. Whatever.
okay.
There's
All right,
my
so-
girl.
So this says, with less than a year to go before the release of the Han Solo movie, word just got out that Obi-Wan Kenobi movie is in the works as well. I recently wrote a top 7 list that blah blah whatever bullshit. Okay. Sorry, off of the book. I didn't mean that your writing was bullshit. I just meant that most of your shit in this book is bullshit because it is. Anyways, you'll see when we get to the next one. No, I mean it really
God,
is.
Michael.
Well, I mean when we
you're good. I got
when
you.
we get, okay, you'll understand when we get to the next one. Well, maybe
All right.
okay, so the 7 movies that need to be made: a Dooku and Qui-Gon Jinn movie. We never saw them interact on screen, but they have history. We become familiar with the plot in Episode 2. Qui-Gon was Dooku's Padawan. I mean, yeah, I think that would be. I'd like to see that as a movie. Well, now we have Disney Plus too, so you got to think these would all be good series. Like I said, Lungo had a stream on Lungo stream today. I said that I think we should get. Their question was, who plays Jana? Who's the actress that plays Jana? Naomi.
Naomi Yaki.
She said something about there's a good chance that they're going to do a Jana spinoff or something like that, or whatever it was. And they were like, no, there's many other characters we'd like to see. And I was like, well, no, I think I wasn't in the chat with them. I wasn't on screen. I was just in the chat, and I was like, I think it would be good. I want to see a bunch of 1 and 2 season stories of like a long laundry list for people, and you can do 4 episodes on Jana if they're 45 minutes or an hour long. It's almost the length of a movie, or a little bit longer, just talking about what happened from an episode of 2 as she was becoming a stormtrooper, and then an episode of 2 after,
So you're
like,
talking
when
about
they
like
rebelled.
almost doing origin stories as like standalones of like seasons. Like do one season on Jana's origin story and the next one on, I don't know, Finn or Poe or whoever else. I mean, it would be cool to track Jana to the point where she hooks up with everybody.
But for characters, whatever they need. So if they write a story for Jana and it's 2 seasons long, or 10 hours of TV time long, or 6 hours of TV time long, or whatever it is, because it's like with the Mandalorian, they didn't put a bunch of bullshit in the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's just the Mandalorian. There's not a bunch of fluff in there and everything. So like they wrote the story, and that's what it is. It's not like a regular TV show where they're like, well, we need to make it an hour long, so we're going to put in an extra 20 minutes of bullshit that no one cares about and doesn't do anything for the story that we don't need. So something like that. So if they write the story about Jana, but I mean, like they said that they'd rather see Cara Dune, or they'd rather see Phasma. So like, maybe people that are dead would be better off than people that could actually still put in the movies and make movies. But if they made like something with Jana, they could still, unless they're going to do an in-between movie on 7 and 9, you're not really going to get a Jana story, unless you get flashbacks when her and Lando are going around because Lando's trying to find out that she's his daughter, that we already know that she is. You know, but like, I mean, you could pretty much name all these characters. And
I don't know what
why-
Rules take is on that, but I second it. I think it would be awesome to have Jenna as Lando's kid.
So okay. Well, we'd have to see Mara Jade first. You say you want to see more Mara Jade. We haven't seen Mara Jade yet, not in canon, anyways.
George would
Mara
lose
Jade.
his shit.
Mara
What?
Jade doesn't exist in canon. She's just a legend or a rumor
She's
to
a
exist.
legend to. Oh yeah, Mara Jade
Legend.
Skywalker. Oh yes, there's a lot of things I could say about Mara Jade Skywalker.
I think if they ever do a live action, I'd like to see Michelle Krista Smith play her. She's got the lightsaber skills. I think that woman would crush it. And she's already got red hair.
I mean, I got. Let me see. Where are you, Mara? There you are.
I'm here. I'm just working on something.
That's awesome.
There she is. Is this?
I
Huge.
got it.
But yeah.
Ray, you just need
But
you
I mean,
need to
I
like
mean, there
just
was
sit down for like
they
2 hours
just
one
do-
day and show everything.
But they could.
Whoa, I'm showing everything tonight.
And I have the Union comic. So with the Mara Jade.
Sorry
and
if you guys see me making weird faces.
We always see you making weird faces.
Boom. Look how ugly his hair. Look how ugly they drew Luke's hair. I hate that. I hate how his hair's like flipped back.
Did anybody see that thing that was posted? I don't know who drew it or where it came from, but there was somebody that was posting stuff about Ahsoka and Anakin getting married, and like it blew my mind. I was like, it's pretty art, but what the fuck? But
No.
yeah, like it was in my
No.
timeline. Yeah, yeah.
That is a.
I mean,
It was all I'm saying is it was beautifully drawn, but the subject matter was way off base.
that's how a lot of people feel about REYLOs. So how can you be a shipper of one and not be successful of or accepting of shippers of the other?
It's just not Ahsoka and Anakin.
This is different. This is canon versus some weird fantasy someone has. No.
Well, REYLO is.
I'm not supporting
tie-in.
it. I want to say that right here and now. I think I'm being misunderstood. I'm not supporting the Ahsoka and Anakin pairing. I'm just saying it was beautiful artwork. The subject matter was fucked up, but it was beautifully drawn.
Yeah, I mean,
Agreed,
if I
Miss
were to
Rachel,
see something like that,
agreed,
if I were to see, I would have
agreed.
comp. But you know, if someone draws good, they draw good. But the subject matter, no. And that's a no from me.
Also,
I mean,
agreed,
I was
Mr.
looking at it. I was like, did
Ray,
they just
no.
give Ahsoka Padme's fucking wedding dress? And that's literally what it looked like they did. They turned, yeah. It made my eyes like burn, like looking into the sun.
Agreed.
Like breathing in a burnt coil.
Again, mine's
No.
burning me too. What are you vaping?
Oh no, this one's fine.
Just take it as fan fiction. Take it as fan fiction. That's all it is. Take it as just that. You don't gotta like it, but somebody else wants to tell that story. Take it for what they want to say it is. That's all it is. It's not
BSP
bad.
says they have a Mary Jade on their pod now.
Yeah. Black Squadron does.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
Alright,
Somebody
so
wants
I'm
to be
a
friends
list.
with you, let me tell you.
On my list. So
What
anybody
flavor
have
are you
anything to say
vaping,
about
Ray?
Doku and Qui-Gon? Is that something we'd like? I think that would be good.
Really?
I just don't see that. I'm not that, like, it doesn't draw me in. I'd rather see Qui-Gon and Obi than Qui-Gon and Dooku. I think if Dooku is going to be explored, I'd rather see Dooku and Yoda's relationship and how it evolved and devolved.
Well, I mean, because like we were talking about last night, like with Qui-Gon, he was the most Jedi of all the Jedis. He was even more of a Jedi than Yoda was.
I'm not touching the subject matter of last night. I'm not going to cry on your stream a
Don't.
second night in a row.
Don't.
But I mean, so that's where seeing how he came about and how he became, like the Buddhist monk of the Jedis. But okay, the next one we have the Rise of the First Order. Well, we kind of got that already. Anakin Skywalker, Jedi Apprentice. I mean, we kind of got that in the Clone Wars. So when he wrote this book, we already got him as the Jedi Apprentice in Clone Wars because we got him for. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really agree with that one. Yoda in Exile.
Nah.
What are you gonna really
That's
watch
just
Yoda
a little man wandering around Dagobah, like yelling at Minox.
And trolling Luke Skywalker to death.
Or sniffing. Have you seen that gif of him on his back where like he's trying to get Luke to focus, but he leans into him? I can't stop laughing at it. It literally looks like Yoda's just going, Skywalker must come. It's just so creepy.
I got a funny joke for you.
So let's see. The next one is the Fall of the Sith. Yeah, we could do a little Sith Wars, Sith Jedi Wars, but I mean that's more of the Knights of the Old Republic, so that's kind of just, I don't know. Darth Vader, Imperial Enforcer.
Yes.
Now that I would watch. Anything
that
with
would be
Vader,
good.
I'm down.
Yes.
And then the Life and Times of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yeah, I think Darth Plagueis would be good.
Look at Kylo's poster.
I love it.
The child.
I don't see a lot of these. I don't agree. There's like some things that I've always wanted to expand upon. I would like to see one with Sheev and Plagueis. I would like to see. Knights of the Old Republic. I would like to see the final one. Oh gosh, I had a tip of my tongue. I forgot it.
Sheev and Plagueis would kind of go into that last one with the Life and Times of Darth Plagueis. And then
I'd like to see the Fall of the Jedi, like not the Attack of the Clones. I'd like to see where like everything starts to kind of dwindle for them, because as the ambassador was saying last night, they were in like the hundreds of thousands, and then they maybe got down to like 20,000. I want to see. But
that happened. That happened over like thousands of years or hundreds of years. It wasn't like one day just something happened. So okay,
I'll watch it. Make it a series. I'll subscribe. I mean, it's. I think we need more dark side stuff now than we do Jedi, in my opinion. I think dark side.
I agree.
Is kind of having a resurgence, and I like it. I like that. I mean, that in and of itself. Let's just have a year of the Sith instead of any Jedi.
Yeah, I cried last night reading the Darth Vader comics.
Disagree with that.
Well, because that's like from a psychological standpoint. If you take like
I cannot disagree.
If you take characters from the movies and you take like Darth, so the first one you have Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader and Yoda. Darth Vader's more recognizable than Luke Skywalker or Yoda, and people identify more with flawed characters because they see themselves in them. They may want to be those. They may want to be, from a psychological standpoint, the hero, and even kind of like Han Solo's an anti-hero in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But like you identify with the bad guys, and they're more even though they're these horrible people, they're more likable because you can kind of see yourself in them and their flaws. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying anymore.
I mean,
okay.
it's true.
I think people identify with the Sith because they're. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're more human than the Jedi. Like they don't suppress anything. I mean, if anything, they feel it deeper and stronger than a Jedi does. the only thing that they don't really acknowledge is that there's any point to being good. It's you need power to be, you know, what you're supposed to be.
In their own mind. To them, they are good. To them, they are good. To
Again,
the good.
I just think, you know, when it comes to when George was doing all of this, he made it to where even the characters that have even on the extended universe, the characters relatable, even the good people, they're relatable. And even with Darth Vader, why do you think he's so popular? And then the prequels came out, damn.
Oh, hi Ray, I sent you a DM. I like the prequels. Like, I understand that they're tough for some people, and I mean, at first there was some Jar Jar in there that was kind of rough to begin with, but after a while, like, it's almost like it becomes nostalgic around like the 10th or 12th viewing, to where like it hits on things from the original series to the point where you're just like, oh, I see how that fits. That's good. I like that. And
it's
I mean,
relatable.
like, yeah, like if anybody's going to get an expanded story, I want to hear more about Rose and her sister. Like, I want to see more about where that came from.
That would hurt.
Because a Paige, we get to see 3 seconds of her on screen, but she seems like she would just straight up be a badass. Like, she's like, okay, I'm a gunner.
I'm going to tell you something you don't want to hear.
Gotta go do this. What?
Rachel, I'm going to tell you something you don't want to hear.
I'm scared.
There's books about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's books about it.
About Paige.
Star Wars Road podcast is here.
Hey, Star Wars Road podcast.
Okay, now here's one that we should be able to swear a lot about. See, I wasn't trying to be mean to this author of this book. I'm sure he put a lot of work into it. He's just has idiotic ideas sometimes, or it's just written in the past.
I'm scared.
So, all right. The 7 dumbest unexplained moments in the Star Wars movies.
God.
Oh God.
People like to dump on Star Wars prequels for a lot of reasons, but the original trilogy certainly has its fair share. Here are the 7 most ridiculous starting points. Or here, starting with, we lost Rome.
Friends in chat.
Uncle Owen didn't.
I think he's going to go to the chat.
So
his lag was getting bad. Sorry, Michael.
Okay, yeah. So if anybody wants to hop in here and talk about some of this garbage with us, feel free. I know.
All the Chronicles, Rogue, come on in.
Usually, when there's more than 4 people, Rural lags big time.
I don't understand why the more people there.
Ow! I'm okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I just nearly broke my neck. I'm all right.
No.
My head.
Yeah, Daniel's friend fell at work and broke his neck, and he's going to be in the hospital for like months.
Damn, I feel like an asshole. I was just trying to crack my neck, but it cracked the whole back of my skull.
I just like how we have a variety of different people in the chat and on video talking about Star Wars of different interests or how they got into Star Wars and everything. Different variety of people and opinions. It's nice.
And I mean, well, I was going to say
that is unacceptable as an excuse. I have streamed on this very show sitting in bed, so that is not an excuse.
What?
Well, it's also 5 in the.
They wouldn't come on screen because they're in bed, and I was like, I've been in bed and streamed before.
It's also 5 o'clock in the morning for him, so.
That's sick.
I gotta get a lightsaber.
Yeah,
go on
you do.
eBay and get one.
I gotta get Madison one first.
Yeah, how about this one?
I love the green lightsaber. I don't know why green lightsabers are just awesome, and purple.
Oh, that is awesome.
I mean, besides mine, I have this. Does this count? Does this count?
That looks like a different kind of lightsaber.
Your rave stick.
That looks
to
like
me, the blue one
What's
looks
that?
like a toothpick. You could use that as a hair thing.
I could.
Everybody's frozen. Yeah, like if you do a Jedi cosplay, you could do that.
So
My friend
what is the
Zori's here,
list?
but she's not gonna. She's just watching. But Zori's in the chat.
It's
So-
my
Hi, Zori. You can say hi if you want to. You don't have to come on and say hi. You can just say hi in the chat and whatever. Okay, so then, yeah, that one, I don't think we really have an explanation for why Uncle Owen, I mean, everybody talks about Obi-Wan saying that he never owned a droid, and that's kind of like, well, he never owned a droid, and then he doesn't want Luke to know about his history, so he kind of, you know, R2 picks up on it and doesn't say anything or whatever. But Uncle Owen not saying anything about R2 and C-3PO, which because of the prequels, he knows them. So all right, so the guy's got all right. So his first one, kind of the dumbest one, explain things. I'll give him that. That one's kind of I haven't heard anything about that.
Podo, frozen.
Okay. A deadly monster just happens to live in a brand new Death Star's garbage chute. Well, yeah, that one makes perfect sense because it's a whole story and a certain point of view. That it was.
Where are we going?
Want to go for a ride? Christmas lights.
On heavy metal, gonna take a ride. Heavy metal, yes.
I love you, Ray.
Earl's
freeze
completely
Okay, I'm
gone.
not gonna freeze everybody up.
No, you're fine. I'm still listening to you.
Oh no, Earl's completely gone. He's not even in the chat right now.
I still see you here,
Okay, so yeah, so that's explained. Dianoga was in a fish tank that broke and ended up getting thrown out in the garbage chute and survived, and now he's in the lives in the garbage chute. I think was the story, if I remember it correctly. Rural's back now, so oh no, he's signed in. He's signed out. But I think that's the story of the
Brant, the
Dianoga.
legendary Punisher, is here.
Hey, Brant, how you doing? Thanks
Hey,
for
Sal.
stopping by. Oh yeah, Rural's back. Yeah, so Rural said the Dianoga. Yeah, Rural, wasn't that the story with the Dianoga? He was in a fish tank or something. The fish tank broke, so he ended up getting thrown in the garbage chute, or he went down the drain and ended up in the garbage chute, something like that. That's why he's there. So that was the explanation of that. That's a really good story. I think all the stories, and from a certain point of view, are really good. There's one or two that are kind of silly, but other than that, so out of the 40 of them, 30 of them are really good or amazing. 5 or 6 are really good. 2 or 3 are okay, and just like I think one of them is not really that good, but that's not bad for 40 short stories.
True.
Rural keeps popping in and out, but Luke finds a place he's never seen familiar. Well, as a Jedi, and being one with the Force, it kind of makes sense that like he could find something familiar. So I really don't think that's a good one. The second Death Star takes a fifth of the time to build as the original did.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just laughing at it.
At what?
The Death Star, how it took like them less time to make it. I thought about this as a child looking at it. I'm like, how the heck did they build another one? I guess they had a second one already in place. That's the only explanation I have for that.
Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Shit.
I think they were
Yeah. So
probably-
either either they were. Well,
they're in production of a thing.
I mean, if the who knows, maybe they were working on it in Exegol. That's a possibility. Or, you build something once, it takes you a long time. You build it a second time, you got it down pat.
Exactly.
So, maybe that's it. So, yeah, that one's kind of iffy. Leia's crew is captured and never seen again. Well, yeah, because they killed him.
Yeah, they killed him.
Like, okay, so,
Yeah, they're dead. Y'all should watch. Go watch Rogue One at the end. He was pissed.
yeah. Leia knows the Empire's tracking them, but heads right for the Rebel base anyway.
Like that comment too. It said the same way that the Palpatine hid all of the Star Destroyers with the Planet Killer cannons on them. He hid all that stuff outside of the outer rim, or
yeah, he hid
or
that cloning facility.
Yeah, I mean, so it's.
I mean, he was good at hiding shit.
He's a crafty.
That's what she said.
He has plan A, B, C, D, all the way to Z.
Yeah.
Hey, Rural. I think he's still on a delay.
I'm back.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Did you see me playing with my show and tell, girl?
I might have missed that. What was you playing with?
You got some lightsabers.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I had to clean them off and put new batteries in them. Because I do that a couple times a year. So
don't tell Miss Chris that. Batteries.
Did I put batteries in them? No.
No, don't tell her that. Don't tell Miss Chris that. She's not here now. I get that, and I'm gonna put that down and walk around and let it be. Don't tell Miss Chris that.
All right, here's this one. Yoda keeps moving the goalposts back on Luke. Yoda was adamantly against Luke leaving to save his friends on Cloud City, insisting that Luke wasn't ready to take Vader on without completing his training first. Luke left anyways and got his ass handed to him by Vader, and returned to Dagobah a year later to finish his training and promised Yoda, as he promised Yoda he would. At that point, a dying Yoda told Luke he required no more training and that the last step to becoming a Jedi would be face Vader. I've questioned this many times. Well, yeah, he didn't want him to go because he wasn't ready to fight him.
Yeah, he wasn't ready at the time.
He wasn't ready to fight him, and he went and fought him, and lost his hand to him.
Greatest teacher failure.
Michael, are you coming at this from the certain point
Oh,
of view?
Skywalker, how I've missed you.
I'm coming at it through this. I'm reading what he wrote, what he said and he wrote.
Okay. All right.
But I mean that makes
yeah.
Yoda told him not to go because he wasn't ready.
I'm so sorry.
And he knew that there was a chance if he went, he could have fallen to the dark side. He didn't, and came back to finish his training. And Yoda said, "You're good because you faced Vader. You can do your meditation and things like that, and whatever Jedi stuff you need to do, to become more ready."
Yeah.
And then so here's the other one too.
Hey, Michael, say hi to Zori and Leah.
Hi, Zori and
They're
Leah.
new.
How are you doing
Zori.
today?
God damn.
Well,
but I'll
Zori's new. Leah was here yesterday, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's
say again.
So she's not new. She's seen our idioticies and stuff
Or idiocies.
firsthand, but so that
or idioms.
Yeah. So that one I don't go with either for that guy. 7 people who should have been in episode 8. I'm sorry, 7. I can't read Roman numerals, but weren't. While most of the original Star Wars cast members made a triumphant return in episode 7, others who played a prominent role were absent. Look at these folks that didn't make it into Force Awakens. So people that were in 6 that should have been in 7 and weren't. Wedge Antilles. The Ewoks.
Lando. Lando should have been in it.
We haven't gotten that far yet. We don't know if that's an answer or not. The ghosts of Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. Oh, this one's gonna get Rural going. You ready for this one, Rural? The next one is Boba Fett. Why wasn't Boba Fett in the movie?
He should have been. He's still alive, and that's my stance, and I stand behind it.
He is still alive.
I endorse that 100%. He's still alive.
He's dead.
No, he's not.
He's dead. Dead.
He's alive in my heart.
I don't know if Rez is still in the chat or not, but as soon as he gets involved in this, this is gonna take a while.
Shut up, Kylo. He's dead. Shut up, Kylo. He's dead.
Ewan McGregor's uncle played Wedge?
He's dead.
Yeah.
He died. He's a corpse. Dead.
Freaking saw his dang dad get his head sliced up by Mace Windu. I am mad that there was no Force Ghost of anybody from OT or prequels.
He did. He surely did.
He's dead.
All right, the next one. The ghost of Emperor Palpatine. This guy says if a dead Jedi can appear, the Sith can too. Well, no, Sith can't appear because Sith don't become Force ghosts.
They don't.
Even, and that's been known for a long time. So
that's common.
Jar Jar Binks. I think Jar Jar should have been in there, but we also know that Jar Jar is a street performing clown now. So
Jar Jar, why?
I mean, that he's a street performing clown. Because he felt bad that he, if he wouldn't have given Palpatine control of the Senate, maybe who knows what have happened. So he blames himself.
Yeah. Poor guy.
And where's Sith Lord Kylo? The number one person that should have been there was Lando Calrissian.
Hell yeah.
I agree with that.
Lando should have been the first. I love Lando. He should have been in all of them. And I love when Donald Glover played him in Solo.
Miss Ray, I got a question for you, please.
Podo.
Are you familiar with the book form stories of the Aftermath trilogy. Said Aftermath and Aftermath Life Debt and Aftermath Empire's End. And
I know
it's all right
Aftermath.
if you're not familiar with.
I know it.
Have you heard them stories?
I think I'm reading Aftermath. I can't remember. I have
first
so much
one?
stuff. Hold on.
Hashtag make solo happen.
I've read a
Solo
lot of
2
books
happen.
or novels. Comics.
Hashtag make solo
No,
3
you're-
happen.
I mean,
Make solo
I'm
series
a
happen.
visual person.
Vader,
Solo
Lord
2.
Vader answered me, Michael. He said, all will be according to the Emperor's
Solo
vision.
2,
If what you desire fits with
34.
the vision,
Make
then
it
we
all
may have
happen.
an accord.
Right now.
Oh yeah, I know what Aftermath is. Sorry, I had to look at the cover.
Aftermath is what set the groundwork for episode
Maybe.
9.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what Palpatine's back
Okay,
plan was.
good. Okay, carry on. No, don't be sorry.
I'm
Alright.
a visual person, so.
Yeah.
7 questions that the Obi-Wan movie should answer. What
contingency plan.
What happened when Obi-Wan found out Anakin had survived Mustafar? How long did Obi-Wan cope? How did Obi-Wan cope with the events of Revenge of the Sith?
Went into exile.
Yeah, and he saw Vader in a bar on Tatooine, and he was like, he lost his shit, basically.
Yeah, so those we already know. What
Where
was
did that
interactions?
happen? No, don't tell me that was in a fucking book.
It was a comic.
Motherfucker.
He thought Anakin was dead when he left him on Mustafar.
Yeah.
Then Vader came out and it was broadcasted, and then he realized who he was, that he killed Anakin, and so he gave birth to Darth Vader.
I have a very distinct feeling that you guys are going to stop asking me to come on because I'm so ignorant about all this other shit.
Nope. What were Obi-Wan's interactions with young Luke Skywalker like? I mean, as far as we know, he kind of watched him from afar. We know stories of him protecting Luke and protecting the Lars homestead, and that Uncle Lars, Uncle Owen and Obi-Wan had interactions with each other, but not much with Luke. He was kind of a mystery to Luke.
I'm highly tempted to offer something, Michael, but I don't want to interrupt you while you're doing yours.
Did Obi-Wan have any contact?
I'm very tempted.
Did Obi-Wan have any contact with Yoda and Bail Organa while on Tatooine? What was the nature of his interactions with the Force Ghost of Qui-Gon? Well, we find out about him and Qui-Gon.
No, that's something Yoda did say, that he was going to teach Obi how to communicate with Qui-Gon. I don't know if that should be part of a Qui-Gon line of film or if it should be part of Obi. But I think that would be interesting to see how his training evolved to that moment when he could speak and see Qui-Gon again. And then what happened afterwards.
Qui-Gon came to Obi-Wan, though.
Qui-Gon learned how to be a Force ghost, and then he came and he taught Obi-Wan how to do it once he passed away, too.
I thought
so that
Obi-Wan was instructed by Yoda because how to speak to Qui-Gon Jinn, because whenever he's in the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones.
Qui-Gon is only he only came back. He came back as a voice first. Yoda told him. Qui-Gon taught Yoda, and I can't remember who taught Obi-Wan, but then eventually Qui-Gon became a full-fledged visual, but he had to die to do it. which is sad.
And all these things are in the Journal of the Wills, which were put away on Act 2, not to be known by everyone. Which that's why Rey has those books, so she's now the strongest Jedi that has ever lived in thousands of
No,
years.
Michael, we're not doing that again. I'm not going to go down that argument again.
Well, I'm just stating facts.
It's not a.
You know what would be really cool to see?
What was the nature? What was the nature of the interactions with the Force? Did Obi-Wan ever leave Tatooine during his exile? I don't know if we ever got a story about that.
What happened to Obi-Wan Starfighter or whatever he took to get to Tatooine? What happened to that ship? Because he had to be on a ship to get there because he's carrying infant Luke. Or did he just get dropped off? And whoever took him there took off on him. What happened to that ship?
What happened to make Uncle Owen shut Obi-Wan out of Luke's life? He didn't want him to learn the ways of the Jedi and become like his father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They talk about it. They talk like these things are talked about in the movie. Like these aren't even like in the well, some of these are in books and stuff, but these are already in books before this guy wrote this book.
A lot of these were answered in the Clone Wars, Rebels, in the movies. Some of them are actually common sense.
Yeah, so you're right. Some of them are common sense, and a lot of them are in Clone Wars. And Clone Wars was over by the time this book was written. So.
Yep, exactly. Amazing how much lore.
This guy's the owner and operator of StarWarsWavelength.com.
I'm going there right now. I'm just curious. Wavelength.
Okay, so I got a question.
Yeah, man.
Because I've been thinking about this for like the last 2 days. Okay. At the end of Solo, Darth Maul appears. Solo is between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, correct?
Ow.
Correct.
Okay. So what I would like to see would be something to where it shows
Correct.
what happens to, or what Darth Maul and Kiera meet up at their rendezvous point that they discuss at the end of Solo. I want to know what happens to Darth Maul, because I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the
Is it
tail end
just
of
me or is everybody goofing? I don't know.
I haven't seen the tail end of last season of the Clone Wars, so I don't know if that had anything to do with that yet, or his demise or whatever, but I want to see what happens to Darth Maul. I think that would be a really cool show or movie, I think. Because I'm still lost at the end of Solo.
Guys, I'm going to hop off of my hotspot and go.
Are you leaving?
She had it all out. She'll be back.
Oh.
Stay steady. Stay ready. Stay steady and ready. She'll be back.
So what do you guys
my
think?
mic was muted. My mic was muted because I was eating. I've been sitting here talking. I did it yesterday, too.
I did that
She's
today.
hopping off and going to come back up. Brant, the legendary Punisher, wants to answer that question for you, Kylo.
Get his ass in here and answer it then.
Bring your monkey, Brant.
Who's Brant?
Come on, Brant.
Did I miss something?
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, this?
What did
Cool.
I miss?
That's a pretty cool picture or book.
It is pretty cool.
What's the
There's
art book?
This is Star Wars panel to panel, from the pages of Dark Horse Comics to a galaxy far away.
Oh, okay.
I mean, look how sick.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I like that Star Destroyer picture too.
Miss Ray. Miss Ray, you
See?
you kind of you a little bit understand. You a little bit understand that's
Me, because I'm not sure if this is working any
through-
better.
not in a bad way, but them
Why
are
can't I hear anything?
legends stories. If you
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, I understand. But you know
Okay.
what? The artwork is
It's not
beautiful. I love it.
It really is. It surely is. I agree.
Oh, and God.
Oh, you flipped back past a couple pages, and
Oh,
I seen
Can
some. I don't know.
Okay.
If you
the bounty hunters.
know who this artist is.
hello?
That's Dave.
Can anybody
Dorman.
hear me? I
Oh.
can't hear anything.
You know
Y'all
who
are
he
all
is?
frozen.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you.
I can hear you, Miss Rachel. I can hear you.
I'm out.
Yep. No, you're in.
She left.
Don't go out.
Oh, not Kylo. Where was
Aw, damn it. Son
No,
of
I'm
a bitch.
Whatever. I'm just gonna throw. Oh, Rachel, come back. These are cool.
some Aura Sing action going on?
Hey.
Oh yeah, I have that picture.
Oh. Whoa. Slow
Yeah.
down, Miss Ray.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I don't accept apologies. Dave Dorman art. I know that. I know that. Oh, that's some of the best. Look at that.
Yeah, I have a
Look at
I have a
that.
whole book of that.
Yeah, I want to see Job.
I bet you do, bud. I bet you do, bud.
Yeah, Ventress. Ventress. Man,
Yeah, buddy.
I love
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I love Ventress.
Oh, Ventress.
I wish they would
Is
animate
that-
her off.
She looks so sick. And her freak.
Is
Yeah,
that
I want to
art-
cosplay
Is
her.
that photograph? Is that art? Also, Dave Dorman, Miss Ray.
It is by.
Do it.
It's by Brian
it.
Ching.
Get it done. Do it.
Brian Ching is the one that, and I think Thrawn's in here. Is Thrawn in here? Well, there's Tarkin and everyone. But some of these are Dark Horse, some of these are people concept art,
Wow.
and they got Dooku,
That's awesome.
my boy,
Mhm.
and Maul.
Mhm.
That is awesome. I like the one on the right.
Ain't it just? Ain't
Wow,
it
that-
just? Look at that.
And of course,
Oh,
you have
dang.
Palps with his dang cloning self.
Yeah.
And we're gonna,
Of course.
my boy. I mean, it's a good book. I like having these. These are history. This is Star Wars history right here going on about everything, and it has
It
concept
is.
work.
Surely is. Surely is.
And this is by Matthew. I can't never say Matthew. Is it Matthew? Matthew. I can't remember. General Kenobi with his long ass shaggy hair. But this is one of my favorite picks. Okay. It has Ventress, Obi-Wan, and Anakin.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It has Mara Jade in it. It has
Holy Force.
Han
It does.
Solo, and it has this one sweet pic of Leia and Han in it. And of course, this is
Yeah.
Dark Empire. I don't care
Oh,
what anyone says.
Dark Empire. I remember that. I remember that.
If y'all want to look, trying. Timothy Zahn hit the books. It's Dark Empire, and it's just, I like Dark Empire. I know it's like a taboo thing, but I like Dark Empire. So you know what? It's a good read. I'm done.
Yeah. I'll keep my.
I know it's not legit, but I like to read it. I read it and I was like, I like it. Whatever. It's not. It was a pleasure read.
I'll keep my thoughts to myself, but I'm happy for you.
It's okay to agree to disagree. Everyone has everyone has their own opinion.
I got some oldies from 1977.
I'm gonna try to bring Rachel back. I mean, that book that you had is like very common sense.
You have to kiss her afterward. I don't. She's not even in the chat. I don't know where she is.
Is that Brant down there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It is.
What's up, Brant?
What's up, man?
I'm gonna
bitch.
step back. I'm gonna step back to let another friend in. I'm gonna step back to let another friend in the chat.
But
So how do you
step back now?
Is
Love you.
Love
you,
Solo
friend.
takes
I'm stepping
place
back.
3 years after Revenge of the Sith.
See you, Royal Farm Boy.
Hold on, Brant. Give us a second. All right, go ahead.
Royal Farm Boy, I like your hat.
The answer to your question is the Solo movie takes place 3 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Isn't it 5? Am I wrong?
Well, 5 years. It's 5 to 8
Like,
years,
I think
depending
like
on.
5 years or something. But in between there, because if you watch the last episode of the last 2 episodes of Clone Wars, they're supposed to explain how Maul leaves and starts the Crimson Dawn, I think it was called, and stuff like that. Because if you're watching the background in there in the last episode, they just showed what's his name, Dryden Voss, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like the Crimson Dawn is like already starting to get like together and stuff, and that's how Maul is gonna escape from Ahsoka.
Man.
Because I know like Maul attacked
But-
by an Inquisitor or something.
But I want to see what happens after. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see when him and.
He wants to see what happens after him. He wants to see him and Kara together.
I got you.
And what happens with the Crimson Dawn afterwards, because
Yeah.
I mean, Maul's alive until Luke's a little boy, 8 years old or 10 years old or whatever, and he gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's in Rebels. We got somebody joining us for the first time. We got a first timer coming in. Hello, Zori.
Hi, Zori. How are you?
Hi, Zori.
How are y'all?
Brant's the first timer, too.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep, we can hear you. How are you?
Is Rachel coming back?
I think she's probably resetting her internet or something. Because she was on her hotspot, but her hotspot wasn't working. So she went to Wi-Fi, and then, yeah, I don't know.
Because I can hear y'all fine when I'm just on YouTube, but once I use the StreamYard thing, then it's like I don't hear anything, and it's really laggy.
Are you on a phone or a computer?
If you're using a phone, it's going to lag, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Because that's what I got.
All right, well.
Gotta do what you gotta
That's all right. You got it. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know, this is I've never kicked anybody off for having a leg, so.
Well, what I want to know is when y'all are talking about Maul, I'm always confused about the timelines. So, Maul in the Clone Wars, and then Maul in Crimson Dawn. How much time has passed, like with that and Solo?
So when Anakin's 9 years old, in the Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm.
So when the Phantom Menace takes place, Maul's killed the first time, but doesn't really die. Oh, she just jumped out. I'm gonna make sure she's back in the chat though before I start talking about this. So I just let us know to make sure you're back on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, so we can make sure we got this timeline down. But okay, yeah. So Anakin's like 9 years old. So then, it comes back to I can't think right now. It comes back to Attack of the Clones, and he's like 18 years old. So like 8 years have passed, and then another year or two onto that for Revenge of the Sith. But Revenge of the Sith, a lot of people think Revenge of the Sith takes place over a long period of time. It only takes place over like a week or two, or a couple weeks. It just, everyone thinks the timeline's messed up because Padme goes from not looking like she's pregnant to giving birth. But that's one of those things that when, I forget if it was, I think it was Pablo Hidalgo, like didn't understand why people thought it took like place over months or a year or whatever, and it really takes place over just like a couple weeks. Maul's still dead. We don't know that Maul's alive, but we secretly do find out that in the Clone Wars cartoon that comes out, that Maul was alive, and that's when he got his spider legs. And then he goes and gets real legs from Death Watch, I think.
Yeah. We'll go
or metal legs from Death Watch. So now he's still around through the Clone Wars. And then when Revenge of the Sith ends, Solo the movie takes place like 5 years after the end of Revenge of the Sith. So when Solo takes place, Luke would be like 5 years old. It's 5 to 8 years. They're not 100% sure on how that works. They've never given a definitive answer, but it's somewhere around there because we're also not sure, you know. Or no, when Solo starts, it's 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. When Solo ends, it's 8 years after. So Solo takes place over 3 years, roughly. And then Solo works for Jabba. That's where the big time gangster that he's going to the job for is Jabba. We think is Jabba the Hutt. It could be Crimson Dawn. We're not really sure because we're still waiting for Solo 2 to come out.
Yeah, like Solo was 13 BBY into the intro, and then Solo 10 maybe BBY, and then Rebels, the Maul episode was 2 BBY. Maybe. That's an estimate.
That sounds good. I'm going to have to try and figure out if we can do Zoom, how I can do Zoom on StreamYard. So I can do like a Zoom chat and then put it out on YouTube and Twitch or YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I should be able to, because Zoom, it's just a window in your browser, right? That you open up. Okay, yeah. So you can anything you have a window for, you can use. You can do that with StreamYard. I just got to figure out how to do that. I think I would just make it a big one. I would just give it the big one. So that shouldn't be a problem. That way, maybe that might work better. Getting more people in here.
How many people can you have in Zoom? How many people can you
lot.
go on Zoom? A lot. But maybe like rural, if he doesn't have like the best internet, I think once we get more than 4 people, anytime we've had more than 4 people, then that's when he starts lagging. And same thing with Rachel. She struggles once we get towards like 5 or 6 too.
I can look. I mean, I don't know. I don't. Did Zoom fix their issue?
David's in from Beyond the Blast Doors. StreamYard only lets you have 6 windows of people in there. But you can have 4 in backstage. So you can actually have like 10 people. But if you use Zoom with StreamYard, and I have StreamYard open, see, like what I do, I don't even know what I have here. When I do a shared screen, and then I just open up whatever. If I used this, if this was Zoom, we're just pretending this is Zoom right now, and that's my thing right there. I can make that the picture. I can make that our Zoom. So that would be our Zoom screen. It'd be a little bit smaller, but then I could still broadcast to more than just one place to get more reach. So I could do Facebook and YouTube, or YouTube and Twitch, or whatever it happens to be.
Maybe I'll test the Zoom thing out with Rachel. Oh gosh.
So that's something we'll have to test out for the next time we get a big one doing it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't know
with
about
Zoom. Yeah, I've been in Zoom calls before, but I've never set them up. So
I'm setting mine up right now just to see how it is.
Like I have Zoom. Like if you did a Zoom call, I could go right into it. But I've never set it up where I'm like the host, so I'm not really sure.
I get what you're saying. I hope they fix their security BS.
But you can now download good pictures for your background for Zoom.
Really?
From Star Wars. Yeah, there's Star Wars. StarWars.com has like there's like 30 of them.
Really?
Most of them are pretty good. A couple of them are just like whatever pictures. But yeah, so that's where we have Maul. So Maul takes over Crimson Dawn, or is in charge of Crimson Dawn, and when Solo ends, and Solo is takes place over 3 years, so it's 10 years before A New Hope starts. Roughly, give or take.
Yeah, I mean, unless someone can draw us an accurate timeline, we're basically guessing. Like someone that knows or they'd probably be like, man, I don't know what timeline we are doing, but we're just going to say this has happened. There's a lot of overlapping. You see different perspectives of many things, especially with the Clone Wars, of what's going on. It can be
all right. So everybody sees that. Postcards from Galaxy Edge. So Beyond the Blast Doors is now a network. And Monday you have Holochronicles. Tuesday you have Around the Galaxy. Wednesday is Postcards from Galaxy's Edge. Thursday is Beyond the Blast Doors. Friday is Streaming Star Wars, and Saturday is Bombadcast. I think I got that. I think I got that right. I don't know. David, let me know what I messed up there in a second. But, you know, I'm not their spokesman or anything. You know.
Hey, you know, as far as I can tell, you were accurate the way through. You spoke with confidence, so I'm just going to go with it.
Works for me.
Hey, that's words of wisdom. If you speak with confidence, there you go.
All right. So yeah, and it's great because now they're all in one place. Well, all in one place. But I listen to them all or watch them all, so it's not like I don't have room for any more podcasts or anything. It's like when I stopped and took my year off of doing YouTube and creating any content, I was listening to a lot more. But it's like, I'm listening to 8 or 10 podcasts a day or more, and I do a 3-hour stream and listen at double speed. That cuts it down, and then so this is my list. So I don't know when I posted my list earlier. I posted it sometime. I posted my list from whenever I posted my list today. This is what I've listened to since I posted it today, and then I'll post it sometime tomorrow. But so far, from what I posted when I posted it today, at probably I think it was like 5 o'clock or so. I used to post it on my way to work. But so far today, I have Rain Corps Review, University of Coruscant, Twin Suns, Outpost, and Star Wars Session. So I'll probably fit another one tonight after the stream while I'm walking to Lila, and then I'll probably fit another 3 or 4 tomorrow before I post. But it all depends on what I'm doing. So there'll be like 8 or 10 of them on there.
Okay.
But yeah.
What else do we have to do? We're in quarantine.
Oh no, I listen to less now that I'm quarantined.
Oh gosh.
Because I'm in New York City, so it's even my regular job that I have is on like a normal long day, it takes me 30 minutes to get there. And that's 5 minutes to walk to the subway, 10 minutes to wait for the subway, and 15 minutes on the subway. So that's a long day. Now that this whole thing's happened and I have to go to the other side of New York for it, my commute's like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Jesus.
I mean, it depends. I can either take 2 ways to get there. I can take one train, but then I have to walk like 15 minutes through the hood. And I've been advised that people that live there, a person of my nationality walking through that neighborhood is not a good idea, especially late at night when I'm leaving work, walking the 15 minutes through there. Or I can take another train, but then I have to wait for 2 trains, and now they're running really slow, and it could be like a half hour in between the 2 trains, so it can take me an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there. But it's from drops me off right at the door, so it's kind of like.
I know how you feel, man, because when I lived in Hawaii, I didn't have a car. We took the bus, but the thing is, there's so many people. It's like it takes so long to get from one place, even if you own a car. That's why everyone takes the bus there, but it could take me hours just to get from my area to Honolulu. I understand.
I drive to work. It's 45 seconds.
Like
I just transferred to location. Like literally, I could walk there in 5 minutes. It's great.
I don't even know if I could ever get a job. I'm not changing my hair color back to brown. I'm done. I'm sticking it up against the corporations. But I've had been offers to work from home. I was job searching before the pandemic happened, and then my mom's like, no, and I was like, okay, I'll wait. But I like to make money, and I like to pay. I still have bills to pay. I still have my car.
Right.
Yeah, still bills to pay. You can get some of them put off or delayed or whatever. But you still have those bills when you come back, and you're still getting charged interest if they're credit cards. That's just kind of building up.
Well, they're thinking about giving us more money.
I still
Thinking
haven't
about it.
received my first set of money yet. So
You haven't?
nope.
Nope, I ain't got my first set of money yet either.
No way.
Straight up.
Did y'all file for 2019 and 18?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Shoot, then there should be no reason why you shouldn't have got it unless you're in a higher tax bracket. But that's like my grandparents. It's like they work for Department of Defense. That's something else. Entirely. It's if they're thinking about giving $2,000 the first one, and then for 6 months $1,000 each. I was like, well, I could pay my car payment until I can get a job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for that $1,200 check to come because that's going to bills and toys. I mean, I'll hopefully be back to work now because I was out for 2 weeks because my doctor, I had symptoms that could have, I either have an upper respiratory infection, or it's my allergies, or I have COVID-19. But in New York City, you can't get tested unless you're dying.
But you guys are, but people in New York City are dying like flies. Do you know how many people are probably dead in their apartments and no one knows that they're dead? Probably.
Yep. Well, yeah, but I can't get tested. Like, my doctor thinks he had it, but he can't get tested because he wasn't sick enough. So, like, they won't even let him get tested when he thinks he had it.
Can you order it? Not from China, but like order it. Isn't there a way you can order a test? But what's the point of ordering if you're going to get more sick over a couple days if something did happen? It's stupid.
Yeah. So, well, I was out for 2 weeks, and then my other doctor doesn't think I had it and just had an upper respiratory infection. So he thinks I should be out for the next 2 weeks until the curve flattens because I have respiratory problems. We can go through my medical history another day, but I have lung issues, and he doesn't think I should be. Well, and Kyle's gone now.
Then there were two.
It's the rule of two.
Yeah, I get it. My sister has asthma, and she's scared.
So, Kyle's back now. He's like, I'm like the Sith Lord, even though he says he is, and you are like my apprentice. And then Kylo's like Ventress.
Kylo's Ventress.
Yeah, he's the assassin that's really being trained by you to take me over, and until I just decide that you need to kill him.
I need to put my hair in like a legit Jedi thing then. Oh, like legit. I need to put myself like a rat tail in the back of my head. Ugh.
He's only calling me Ventress because it looks like bald with no hair.
Ventress is a badass.
Oh, yeah, she's badass as hell.
Not powerful, but badass. I was gonna buy all of Vader's Castles comics. I was because I saw Maul on there. I was like, he looks so evil. Oh gosh, I love it. It with his like claws. He's looking like, gosh, he looks like the dang that spider toy from Toy Story. That's what Darth Maul's legs look like when he gets the robotic legs. He's a dang toy from Toy Story that has the robotic legs and and the baby head. Oh gosh. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I feel like really lackluster. I'm gonna say it, lackluster after the sequel trilogies. I feel like they could have been better, but I am hoping for episode 10, and it'll go out with a big bang, and that will have Caston, Lucas, maybe Ryan to come together for something, get involved with it somehow, and do a big ol' episode 10.
Then do you think episode 10 will be the last one for the saga?
I think
not over with yet. I mean, you heard me. My idea of episode 10 is going to be Rey's kids picking up the lightsabers, and finding them and being like, for whatever reason, whether it's open to Rey has to like start training them as Jedi, or oh, David, thank you for stopping by. But that was a while. I don't know. That was 4 minutes ago, so I don't even know if he's still here. But yeah, so like I don't know if is Rey going to be killed at some point in time, and they need to, use the Force, and they just have a feeling that for some reason they don't know why, but they need to dig up there, or they find the ancient Jedi texts, and where are they going to go with it? No, nobody knows, and that's what they're going to use to bring everything together. So even though they claim 9 was to end it, which we all know that it's not true, except for Royal Farm Boy. Me and Royal Farm Boy fight about this all the time. Because I say it's not over. The saga's not over.
It's not over. It's not over. There's too many questions.
They want to make more money.
They do, and they lost money.
They want to make more money.
They need to make a lot more money because guess what? They're furloughing their workers.
So guess what? Episode 10, boom, let's make some money back. The real end to the saga. Because they've already told us that, it was over after Return of the Jedi. That was the end of the story. And then they made 3 more to tell us the beginning of the story. Mm-hmm. Even though we already had, as Real Farm Boy says, we have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Well, we had the beginning, the middle, and the end. Then they decided to make a new beginning. And then in that new beginning, we had a new beginning, a middle, and an end to go with it. And then they decided to make a new end. And that end had a new beginning, a middle, and an end.
Oh, that's sick. In my opinion, that if I were to look at it from a timeline perspective, or like when you're a kid and you try to do like, the introduction, the climax, and the conclusion, like the rise in action and falling action, I feel like the Rise of Skywalker is like the falling action part of the narrative of the whole Star Wars movies, and then that we need a conclusion. So we're still waiting for that conclusion part to the story.
There's your Millennium Falcon too.
I love it. I like your shells too.
Thank you. I'm gonna end up doing a full walkthrough down here soon because I'm just about done.
Is that your man cave? That's sick.
Yeah, it is. It is ridiculously full of nothing but Star Wars everywhere.
I hope to be at your level one day. It's gonna be me, my Star Wars stuff clashing with my husband's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff.
Well, my basement where I'm at now clashes between Star Wars and Marvel.
At least your husband collects cool stuff, though.
Hey, yeah, he supports me in whatever I do, so I am very thankful. We're a bunch of nerds. We collect retro games, Super Nintendo, Sega, Genesis, PlayStation games, everything nerdy. His thing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and mine is Star Wars and anime and kaiju movies, stuff like that.
We got a lot of retro games. We have everything from Atari 2600 forward.
Yeah. Oh, and then they got the Trials of Mana that just came out on PlayStation 4. I need to get that.
Which one?
Trials of Mana came out. Yeah.
Okay.
Trials of Mana came out.
Andy, you want to come on here and talk about this with us?
Yeah, come on here.
Come on, Andy.
Is Maul black or red with black text?
There's only one correct answer to this.
Yes. That is the correct answer.
Exactly. The end. I mean, I always liked Maul. I'm so glad that they expanded more of him. I remember seeing him when I was 6 years old, watching the prequels in 1999, and I was like, and Duel of Fates came on, and I was just like, as a 6-year-old, I was just like, what? This is sick.
As a how old year old? How old were you?
I was 6 when the prequels came out in 1999, and I dressed up as Padme Amidala for Halloween.
Wow, you're a baby.
Yeah, I turned 27 this year.
Oh, like you caught like I turned 6 when Phantom Menace come out. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness, you're making me feel old.
With the Phantom Menace, I was 13. Yeah, I was 13 when the Phantom Menace came out. I remember watching that and I cried. But then I was like, I knew it had to happen, but dang, it hurt so bad. It hurt. But you know, I when I was 6, I dressed up as Padme for Halloween. I begged to dress up as Padme, and I did. And it started from there. I did watch the OT before then, and my thing with my dad was Star Wars, Godzilla movies, all this stuff, and carry on from there. So I've just been a nerd. They made me who I am, so they can't be embarrassed at me.
DMs. Some DMs I gotta look at real quick.
Now, what if Maul is neither red or black, but all of his coloring that he has are tattoos?
He got his full body tattooed. That'd be sick.
That would be badass.
He's
He's a badass. He needs to.
he's blue like Thrawn, but his entire body is tattooed red and black, except for his penis, which he no longer has because it was cut off.
Poor Maul. He lost his manhood. Whoops.
And the reason that he's tattooed red and black is because one of his hearts is black and one of his hearts is red. Because Maul has 2 hearts. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that.
Yeah. They have 2 hearts. Not the Night Sisters, but the Night Brothers do. So that's where we're going with that one. He's blue, but he is tattooed red and black, except for the twigs and berries, and or the twig and berries, and yeah, that's
thinking about it as an artist. If you had to tattoo a whole body red and their body's blue, you'd be like, God, I'd be hating my life, because you have to like take out I'm being like scientific right now, color theory. You would have to, like, if he was blue, you would have to change his color to something else, and then you'd have to make him red. Ugh. So he had to get tattooed like three times across his body.
all at once.
All at once.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's canon. Snap.
Yep. Right in the book. It's probably in this piece of shit. Your book isn't a piece of shit, sir. I just think that's some of your ideas. Whatever happened when you looked up that website?
Oh, this is a book. I got the Target edition.
Didn't you looked up? Did you look up his website?
Yeah, I did.
And you just laughed?
I laughed a little bit, but I give him appreciation for his passion.
Okay. Yeah. If I could write this and have people. He is a writer, lifelong Star Wars fan, and owner and operator.
Oh, hey, Ganon, 136. You have the same copy of The Last Jedi as I do? Yeah, with the book and everything?
Okay, I didn't get kicked out this time.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
I'm just showing off my crap, I guess, apparently. Oh, Leia, my girl, what's up? And it comes with a cool art book, and I was living for it. Or a gallery book. It's crinkly. It just looks so good, and it's like glossy. Ugh. Who wants my digital code? JK, I'm using it. But
yep. So you don't need to pull out the DVDs. You have them, but you never have to pull them out.
exactly. They're gonna stay right there till the day I die.
Or until the internet goes out.
Oh God. Oh. That would happen during this crisis. Oh, and there's BB. BB-8. But I'm sorry, the frog droid or the frog droid, I call him the frog droid from the Jedi Fallen Order, is the cutest droid I've ever seen. My entire existence. I died. And I'm actually doing that on Twitch. I'm doing a playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order. I'm not the greatest gamer, but I enjoy it.
BD1, are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. BD1.
How far in are you?
I am probably 5-6 hours in. Alexa, stop it.
Michael, did you beat it all the way? You're just going back looking for stuff?
No. I've spent the last 3 or 4 times I've played going back trying to get it 100% complete before I finish it.
I'm trying not to speed through it. See, I'm just playing it, and I feel like when people watch me play it, I make faces when I game, or I get very sometimes I do tilt, and I get very just the idea of people watching my face scrunch up. I'm just like that on the screen.
It's definitely not a game to rush through. You can't really rush
No.
through. Like my time playing through, it's taking me so long because I'm going through and I'm taking my time so I don't have to go back.
Exactly.
You know, blazed right through it and I finished it in like 2 days. But then I had to go back to find everything to get my 100% completion. And that took me forever because I blew straight along with the storyline and I missed so much of the other stuff and I had to go back and try to find everything. And it was rough.
Yeah, there's some places where I haven't got to yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. I decided I was going to go back, so I went back to Kashyyyk, and I got Kashyyyk 100%. And I went somewhere else, and I was like, all right. And then I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I've been trying to do this for a while, and I can't get it done. I'm going to go somewhere else. And I started doing it, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to go end the game, just beat the game, and then go back, because the entire time I was on Zepho, I didn't use, like, almost the entire time I was on Zepho, I didn't use the map at all. So, I mean, I was just going and didn't know that I was missing stuff and, not knowing what completion I was at.
I'm trying. I'm just enjoying it and going with the flow, and I know I'm not reaching some stuff. I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time. I'm looking around. I love taking a moment, looking at the scenery out of each world and see how it looks, because it's actually pretty sick, and I love it.
The graphics are gorgeous. Like the backdrops in the game, like if you go to like some of the cliffs and look out, the graphics are amazing.
Definitely. It's so
especially
beautiful.
Kashyyyk is just done. It's on point. It's beautiful.
It is.
It's not like it was a very well done one, and so was
trying to think.
Bogdan or
So I noticed something when I went to the first temple. You know, when you get the first message of the the children in the Force. I was looking at the carvings on the wall, and in the carvings it has I forgot what is their name? It had a planet, and then there was another planet, and you thought it was a moon. But if I looked at it, there's another circle there. It's like, holy crap, that's a Death Star.
Mhm.
Like before the Death Star was a Death Star, it was like right there. I was like, what? Which is probably why they were there. See, this I haven't completed the game. This is what I'm thinking is that they're there and they're learning stuff because they're using kyber crystals and all this nonsense to build. Like, so are they taking the Cepho stuff and using it? That's what I'm at right now. That's what I'm thinking at the point in the story. But I could be wrong. You guys know. I don't.
Mhm. Yeah, but that's I want to finish it on either finish the game, like beat the game, and then do another one on Twitch, play it again on Twitch. But I haven't decided yet. I decided I was gonna go back and get 100%, and then was just like, I don't feel like doing it anymore. And then I went back, and then so it's I kind of I'm undecided yet what I'm gonna do. I probably could just
You
go
know
finish
how
it.
it ends? I'm not gonna say how it ends, but do you already know, or you still not know?
I don't. I'm keeping it very ambiguous. That's how I like to keep it.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I was just wondering, like, if you guys already knew how it ended, but you will be. It's a good ending.
Oh yeah, I know how it ends.
I was like, holy shit! But then it was only 2 days after it came out. I was like, what the? I was like, holy shit! I'm like, but I won't say no more else. I was like, but you will. Yeah, you'll like that ending.
I mean, I have seen some gameplay of the bat because I can't avoid some scenes on Tumblr, like with Vader coming down behind the second sister. He's just there, and people shared that, and also, but I can't wait to get to that part and cry as Vader beats my ass, and I'll be like, Vader, no, Anakin, stop, Anakin, no. But I do want to cosplay Marin. I think she'd be a good cosplay.
Mara Jade?
Yeah. I forgot. Is it Marin or Marin? I can't.
Who are you talking?
Yeah, Marin from Fallen Order.
Oh.
The Night Sister witch.
Oh, yeah. Marin or Marin, I think they called her. Merrin.
Yeah, Marin.
Marin. Yeah.
I want to do a cosplay of her. I think I like Marin.
It was cool. She was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, show you since we're on the Fallen Order.
I need to get the Cal figures. Cal and Second Sister Black Series figures. Even though I do think their faces are ugly on the black figures, but I don't care.
Mike, switch it over to the.
Oh, is that my boo?
That's the second sister from the game, but.
Oh, my boo. What's that?
Oh, shit. I'm still learning how to use the damn thing. But yeah, I did that. The second sister, I did her is without her helmet.
This would be actually cool if I did actually put on that hilt with the how do you call those hilts? The ones that you can that have the circle on it. The what sabers? What are they called? The sabers that turn that have that hilt that's like round.
I don't know the name of that, honestly.
The Inquisitors use it. The Inquisitors use it, and I can't remember. It's like something saber, but I can't remember. That'd be cool on this black one. I don't know how to do it. Second sister, man, the motion capturing and everything that they're doing for games these days is wild.
Oh yeah, her character was good. Was it the ninth sister was a pain in the ass?
Ugh.
She had The ninth sister had one of those sabers you're talking about.
This
Yeah.
is, or are we,
Oh, I
that
love her.
that one,
Yeah.
the blade like that.
Yeah. See, I just never understood. I guess it's just because they're inquisitors and that's just their identity. But then I was like, what is the point? What is the point of it? I mean, I'm actually thinking about opening these 2 boxes and putting batteries in my centerpieces. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. I have so many. I have the black figurines, but of course I'm not completed yet. I mean, this was my recent one.
That's is that Dark Ray?
No, that's Kylo.
Kylo? Okay, yeah, there's a slight glare. I didn't see it, sorry.
Yeah. Of course I got it without the mask, and I have all these other ones, but
I only have but a few Black Series because I don't collect Black Series.
Oh snap!
I
He's
do have-
opening the box.
Oh shit, that's an Entertainment Earth box.
Oh God, it's entertainment. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God!
I probably have like 5 Black Series figures. That's it.
God, I only have, I think 3. I think that's all I have. I do have Kira in that big old thing that she was in. I can't remember. Just to.
Oh, I had my mic muted because I was eating Cheez-Its, but I was talking to you guys the entire time again about the box.
You know, I'm looking at that site right now, and I want to buy stuff. No, I can't. I have a problem. Remember? My mother-in-law. I was on my Periscope, and my husband was showing her on chat my Star Wars collection, and she said out loud, "You have a problem."
Figures.
So, all right, here. This one I'm doing. This one's for Kylo, and he'll understand why.
Thank you, Gannon, for letting me know. But why do they have 2 settings for? See, I mean, it makes sense, but why do they have 2 settings on their saber? They have a dang kyber crystal and a saber to cut through people. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That is sickening.
I already have this one, but when it came,
The 40th.
the box was messed up on it.
Mm.
So I contacted them. I was like, "Listen, the box is messed up," and they're like, "Okay, we'll put a request for you for a new one. Keep the old one." And I said, "Okay," and I said, "Hey, Kylo, you want my old one? And you can do something fun with it with your customs stuff that you do. Because I mean, it's gonna come out of the box. I mean, it's not really bad, but if you're gonna keep it in the box, you want the box to be in good condition." So
I've been getting asked to do a Hoth diorama. So that's actually that would be a great piece to add to it because it could be Luke and I have an extra Wampa one, so I can have like the Wampa coming out of like I have to build like a small cave for it and have like the Wampa in the cave and have him with the Tauntaun right next to him and like have like one of those snow speeders. I have like a Hot Wheels one. I have it off in the distance, so I mean it's small, but it's in the distance. and then I can have Han coming in on his Tauntaun from the other side and just put some stuff out there. So I mean that would work out. And so I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it because I use it for the display, and it'll be a nice corner display down here. It'll be off in the corner over there.
Oh gosh, y'all got me looking at this site. Now I'm adding stuff to my cart. Damn it. I'm Entertainment Earth.
Oh, see, no, that ain't me. I didn't do that.
Well, I want the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Han and Leia pop vinyl figure 2-pack. I really do. I have a mighty need.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh my god! Cheez-Its are good. Rural. But I have to get going. I have to go on my Periscope. I play my bass on there, so I'm gonna be going on my Periscope and practicing my bass. They're so pretty. I love them.
It's the best spin carbon freeze chamber scene.
Man, Empire Strikes Back is such a good movie. Anyways, but I have to go and play my bass. I gotta practice. I'm gonna be going on my Periscope, but I'll be back. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for having me. I have fun.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Y'all can
I
call
wasn't
me
planning on
Ray.
doing this tonight. I was gonna play a little bit of Fallen Order. And I texted Rachel and I was like, hey, is it okay if I play Fallen Order tonight, or are you gonna make me stream again? And I didn't know that she had messaged me on Twitter and said, hey, what are you doing tonight? Like an hour before that, and I just never saw it. And then I clicked off of that, and then I went to Twitter. I was like, oh, these messages are completely unrelated, but they're the exact same message. I was just like, all right, well, I'm about to eat dinner. Give me a little while, and I'll throw something together, and we'll have some fun.
Hey, I have a good time. Thank you, guys. I have a great time. But y'all have a good night. May the Force be with you.
You too. Have a good night.
May the Force be with you.
Thank you.
Bye.
And then there were two. There seems to be a returning situation.
Yeah.
We're always the last two standing.
Yes, sir. I'm probably going to hang up soon because Danielle just came out and she's going to bed, and she had to re-rep Delilah because her rap was bothering her. And she's like, you going to take her out? I was like, yeah. So I was about to tell you guys I'll be back in a couple minutes because I'm going to take Delilah out, but I'm probably just going to take her out and got a couple things I got to do and put the studio back. I mean, it's only moving 2 laptops, but they're plugged in. And I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. It's just, taking the camera down and moving the stuff back around or whatever. But
right. I relocated for the night, so I got some stuff down here I got to do. We're under flood warnings, so been running around making sure nothing's taking in any water. So
all right,
but
yeah, I got to see what's going on. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? Yeah, so I got to see what's going on for tomorrow. I've been all week. I've been saying I'm going to do the book, and I just haven't done it because I haven't had my mornings free, really. I mean, I have, but I've chosen not to do it because I have Danielle wouldn't want me to stream 24/7, which I would if I could.
You have that kind of duties you have to still handle yet, so which I neglected on tonight, but I'll be all right.
Oh, that was me last night.
Oh yeah. Well, you said you weren't gonna stream tonight. Yeah, I'll see you. So like, yeah, see you at like 3 a.m. again. Nope, not tonight.
Yep. No, yeah, I don't know. I'll try and do some book tomorrow. I was gonna do the art book today, and then who streamed today? Oh, Pete Fetzer streamed today around the galaxy. He had an interview with the guys from. Was that today or was that yesterday? I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember anything anymore. It's got all
My days
just,
together are ridiculous.
but all right, folks. Till next time, and maybe there'll be a little bit more warning. Maybe there won't be. Like today, it was just kind of like, okay, I'm going to stream when I'm done eating. That's probably going to be in about 45 minutes because I hadn't started yet. So, that's not now streaming, but to earlier today or at 9 o'clock when we decided I was going to stream at 10. But all right, I'll make sure I mark our page so we can go through more of this book. The next, we have the 10 most important Star Wars character who never appeared in the movies.
Interesting. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, this is only the 10 most. But number 10 is a couple.
When is
number
it?
9, 2016.
Okay.
I mean, so
couple?
Huh?
As in couple?
Well, there's two. Number 10 is 2 people listed. Number 9 is 2 people listed. So
okay.
It's actually more than that. But yeah, it's.
Well, we'll get to it sometime this week.
Like, I'll just give it says the 10 most powerful Force users. He has Grievous listed as a Force user.
What?
Grievous wasn't a Force user.
No.
So yeah, I don't know. That's where.
Whoever wrote that book thought that just because he wielded a lightsaber. Maybe that's what he thought. Considered a Force user because they wielded a lightsaber.
I mean, it says he's a lifelong Star Wars fan, and he's the owner and operator of StarWarsWavelength.com. And Ray looked at it, and she did a split screen to share it. I went to go put it up, and as soon as I went to go do it, she took it down, and she was laughing, and she was like, "No." So. Yeah, we'll find out what other crap this guy's got in there.
Well, now that's really interesting now. I don't see how you can include him as a Force user, but okay.
So, yeah. With that, I say good day. May the Force be with you.
Force be with you.